We've only got Twitch.
What happened to YouTube?
Yeah, the chat's not there. I've got to put in a chat with. I did this before. Shit, I haven't updated this. How can I do this? Oh, okay, yeah, cool, man. Oh, which bag? Jono, which bag did you take it from? Back. What is it? It's a display. Where is it? We're only going to see Twitch. We're only going to see Twitch chats here, not YouTube. I haven't updated it.
You just put messages on the YouTube. Telling people to jump over to Twitch if they want to interact with the chat. Yeah? Is that what you're saying? They can't interact with the chat on YouTube, but they can on Twitch.
Yeah, their chat won't come up. It just won't come up. It'll come up here. We'll see it, but you won't see it here.
Gotcha.
So I haven't upgraded it to the new one.
The 3 people that will be in the stream today, they'll work it out.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's alright.
Why is it? It's just a little glitch? Or
no. Because I've updated it to have YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah.
And this is an old one. I haven't updated the Maidens profile. I've only updated the Illawarra Pinball Club profile. Which is... I don't know why I can't miss it.
John got a missus in there,
Yeah, Morgan. The one at the getting
with the sunnies on it?
Yeah, okay. That's right.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's awesome.
We've got a couple of people missing. Yeah, we're going to have to add a couple of people when they come.
A little minute talk on Inline Outline Awareness Month. I'll ask Maggie, I'll run it past her. I'll let the girls know that, look, I'll be calling these out on the stream today, so if I want to go back and have a look.
Yeah.
Someone's going to win a game today because they got a 2x.
Yeah.
Bonus multiplier.
Exactly.
And someone else.
Yeah, it makes such a difference.
And you love scoring games.
Yeah.
Explain it to Maggie. She goes, yeah, cool. We're going to extend it a month.
Extended a month?
Yeah, so now the new themes are going to be announced on the Maidens Day.
Oh, okay.
So the Maidens get a full month.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realise when I announced it 3 weeks ago that the Maidens aren't going to hear about it until the last week of November.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't think of that. I hadn't anticipated the Maidens.
Yeah.
So now I'm just going to continue it for another month.
Yeah.
The Maidens are going to get told today that it's in-lane, out-lane awareness by a month. But I think that's a good place to start.
Yeah, that's a great idea. The crack. Yeah, it might get it might be a bit longer because we've got a couple of latecomers, but. It's like the toilet, right?
All right. I am assuming that we are live here at the Illawarra Pinball Club at Kembla Street in Wollongong. Here for the monthly running of the Iron Maidens. One of our premier ladies events for the maidens here in New South Wales. As Uncle Dan's just setting up the stream for the first game on Batman. And it looks like we are good to go, ladies and gents. So yeah, welcome one and all. Now, we've just had a bit of a chat with the crew here about the month of November, December being in-lane and out-lane awareness month. So, what's that all about? Okay, so that's basically, we're just encouraging conversation and chat and awareness about the in-lanes and the out-lanes in pinball. So, what are the in-lanes and the out-lanes? Well, if you look on the screen now, I'll highlight the two in-lanes. So there's an in-lane there. And that in-lane, like you just saw with Maggie, feeds into the flipper. And on the opposite side, you've got another in-lane down here. And that one also feeds down to your flipper. So they're the two in-lanes. The opposite to that is the dreaded out-lane. So here's one out-lane down here, and that actually feeds down to the gutter. So that's the lane that you don't want. And there's the opposite out-lane on this side. So there's your 4 lanes, 2 in-lanes and 2 out-lanes. So once you complete these 4 lanes and you light all those 4 lights up, it will give you an award. And on Batman 66, it actually lights the Mystery Award, which is up this big orbit shot and into this scoop up the top here. Every time you fill out those in-lanes, you will get that mystery lit. As we see Minnie here. Oh, gets an unfortunate centre drain there. Just got the phone answered too, but that'll give Minnie an early lead there. So that will bring Maggie back up to the table. Now Maggie knows a bit about her in-lane, so she picks up an in-lane up the top of the playfield. Nice little tip over there. Now, you see the ball rolling down that rail, and that lit up an in-lane, and there she lit up another in-lane. So Maggie has 2 of the 4 lower lanes lit. When she completes the other 2, oh, unfortunately gets the right sling, but she has 3 of the 4 in-lanes lit. All right, so Minnie stepping up. Now, you can see that red phone at the top left-hand corner of the screen, that spinning around. That means that the phone is ready to be answered. And when you answer the phone, you begin your mode. So, nice little dig out there. Gets a power in lane. Another in lane and another in lane. But you notice there that Minnie didn't change the in lane. It was lit when the ball rolled into it. So if you unlight them as the ball rolls over that switch, another in lane, you will be able to pick those in lanes up. Now Minnie's taken a nice left ramp there. Almost combos that into the right ramp. All right, gets the ball up that right orbit. Oh, unfortunately, just rolls off, but keeps it under control there. All right, this is turning out to be a good little ball for Minnie. Now, she does have a TV awards lit on the left orbit, so if she can hit that left orbit, Minnie can then bring in a minor villain. All right, into the scoop. Nice shot there. Into the bat phone. So Minnie's finished her first. Oh, gets the left out lane there, but she has managed to complete her first phase of her mode. And her super jackpot will be lit. It is a very close game, 18.6 to 17 mil. So going into ball 3, Maggie needs to set a bit of a lead here for Minnie to chase. All right, Mags picking up the skill shot there, so instant million. Oh, beautiful little tip there to try to get the ball back under control. All right. So Maggie has two of her three TV targets lit, I should say. So the TV targets are these 3 targets here in this little bank. Maggie just has to get this third one lit. When she lights all those TV targets, this orbit will be lit to pick up a minor villain. But that will see Maggie drain out on just a pickle over 25 mil. Minnie stepping up on 17. So Minnie needs essentially 8 mil, almost exactly. Picks up a mystery up here of 5 mil. So that's very handy. That's very handy indeed now. I wonder if Minnie knows which one's the multi-ball. Nope, picks the green ice. Might tell Minnie now. Picks up a skill shot for $1 million and collects 2.7. No, decided to risk the biscuit, but there's enough points for Minnie to win the game. So Minnie will take out this one against Maggie. Fantastic start there, Minnie. Fantastic game there. Well done, Minnie. Great start to the tournament. High fives. That's what we like to see. High fives in the shed. It was a close game, but Minnie did what she had to do on that last ball. Picked up the skill shot, picked up the mystery scoop more importantly. And there's a mystery scoop on Batman 66, and that's that little scoop up here, right up the top. Now, when you plunge your ball pretty hard, so when you plunge up the plunger lane, if you plunge it pretty hard, the ball will come and bounce off this little wall and ricochet back into the scoop. And then you can pick up the award that's on that scoop if it's lit. So if it's a TV award, you can see that little TV target underneath those red dots. Or if it's a mystery, that little mystery square will be lit under those dots. Now, what are the TV awards, you ask? So when you knock those 3 targets out, you can see they all say TV. And when you do, that TV target there lights up. And when that TV target there is lit, you just have to hit that left orbit. Whoops. You just have to hit that left orbit into the scoop. And you will pick up the opportunity to start a minor villain. So like a mini mode. 2 of those mini modes are multi-balls. So just sharing a bit of the knowledge around the shed. So yeah, Batman 66, a lot you can do on this pinball machine. You can see all these targets over here. Now, those targets spell the word gadget. When you knock all those targets out, your action button, which is usually around about here, that will be flashing. And that means that if you hit the action button, it'll award you a free shot, usually the most valuable shot on the playfield. So collecting gadget letters will get you free shots. If you're in a multi-ball, it'll award you a jackpot. Often when people drain, they hit that action button out of frustration, but it does often award you a shot on the playfield for an extra bunch of points. Sometimes those points can be pretty valuable. Batman 66 basically has major villains, so 4 major villains. So you've got Catwoman here, you've got the Joker, you've got the Penguin, and you've got Riddler. And these are the 4 major villains. So these are the major modes. Then you've got your minor villains. But we'll stick with the major ones at the moment. So the major villains, you start by hitting certain shots. So let's look at Catwoman. So Catwoman here. Start Catwoman, you have to hit 1 left ramp and 1 right ramp. And then the bat phone will be lit to start Catwoman. That's pretty simple, isn't it? Catwoman, 1 left ramp, 1 right ramp, answer the phone. For the Riddler, Riddler is the 2 orbits. So, and I think you get one when you plunge, but so 1 right orbit up here, 1 left orbit up here, and then you answer the phone. And then you start the Riddler mode. And the Riddler mode will be the off-green coloured shots. Catwoman's white. Now the Joker. Now if you look here on this little bat phone console, you'll notice that underneath it the letters Joker. And when you start the game, it'll actually award you the J, the O, and the K. So you only have to get the E and the R. You might be noticing a theme here where you only have to hit 2 shots to start these modes. But yeah, you just have to hit that phone there twice to get the E and the R to spell Joker. And then guess what? The phone will be lit to start the Joker mode. And the Riddler, the Penguin, that's the most annoying mode because that's the one where this crane comes out and starts swinging around with the captive ball all over the playfield. Can be an interesting mode actually, but can be quite dangerous too. So they're the major villains, your 4 major villains. Now your minor villains are tied in with these 3 TV targets over here, as I said before. When you knock these 3 TV targets out, 1, 2, and 3, this left orbit over here will be lit. Or the TV square will be lit. When you see that TV square lit, you just have to hit that left orbit into the scoop, and that will let you select a minor villain. And the minor villains can be bonus-based boosters that can be multi-balls. You can combine minor villains to create conditions for super high scoring. So those of you that know the bookworm Mr. Freeze path, there's just like hundreds of different ways that you can play Batman 66, like most modern machines. As we are talking about in-lane and out-lane awareness month, we'll try to keep a bit of the focus on that. So if you're wondering why there's no action going on the screen at the moment, the first round was played on Batman 66. That game's finished, and so we're just waiting for other games to kick back up, although it looks like we may have a game with 2 players stepping up to Batman. Fantastic. All right, as we see player one going for the full plunge. Already got the joker ready to answer on the bat phone. You can see the bat phone's glowing red. You can't quite hear it, but it does make the old bat phone number there, bat phone noise rather. All right, nice little tip. Almost makes that left orbit. So, all right. Unlucky gets the centre drain there. So $1.5 million to start. Now, I do know this is definitely Sandra. Sandra plays on our Monday night league, I believe. So you can see in between the flippers there, that orange light sort of pulsing and flashing. It's just switched off, so that's the light I was talking about there. That's your ball save light. So you lose your ball while that's flashing. Sandra's just lost it down the right out lane, and that wasn't flashing, so her ball was not saved. All right, so play one stepping back up. Pretty tight game at the moment. Only about 800,000 between the players, which is not a lot. So super skill shot there with ball save. That is coming back. All right, picks up another top in lane. Great little dig out there. All right, now you've got little pop bumpers up the top here that will rattle that ball sometimes down to the right flipper. All right, nice left in lane there. Unfortunately, gets the sling bounce. Now, that will bring Sandra up. She's about $1.5 million behind player one. So you can pick up a chunk of that with the skill shot. Looks like he's missed that, but the bat phone is ready to go for $1.5 million, and she has answered it. So there's a quick $1.5 million points. That's going to take her right up to player one. So now the game is fairly even. As Sandra lands in the scoop for her mode start, misses the doubler shot there on the left orbit, but manages to get the left ramp into another right ramp, another in lane there. As you can see, Sandra takes the right out lane for a drain, but not before putting up $2.5 million point lead. And a little bit of bonus, 1.2 bonus. So Sandra now about $3 million in front, $4 million in front. All right, so player one looking here to get to this $8.5 million point target first. As she starts a penguin mode, you'll start to see a lot of green shots around the playfield now, flashing. Now those are the penguin shots. So you collect these green shots. There's a beautiful one there. Unfortunately, that nudge gets the right out lane. Will the bonus be enough to force? No, it doesn't force a ball three from Sandra. But I would probably play that ball out just to get some game time. All right. Sandra gets a mystery there for $5 million. Just cementing this win. Now you might notice over here too that Sandra's actually got her locks lit. So these green lights, there's 3 of them in all. You can only see 2 of them because one of them is actually hidden underneath this crane. But when you hit these 2 white targets here, where the phone is, this white arrow and this white arrow, that actually lights your locks up that orbit for your multi-ball, or for one of the multi-balls. There's a couple of multi-balls in Batman. So, and Sandra also just completed the TV targets over here, those 3 TV targets, which you can notice that that TV target there is now flashing. So if she'd hit that left orbit into the scoop, Sandra would have been able to start a minor villain and a multi-ball. There's Gabs. How are we? All right. Give us those 4 drop targets. I'm going to show you which one. 1, 2, 3 is really important targets. They're the best. All right. So, that game between Sandra and player one. I'm not sure player one's name, but Sandra for the win there. There's Gabby in the background playing on Harlem Globetrotters. Ah, Gab. Yes. All right. So we are just waiting for this round to finish up, and then we will move the rig. The rig's currently on Batman 66, as you can see on screen. But we will move that over eventually. All right, so we will endeavour to get the rig moved shortly. Just waiting on some other games to finish up. And then we will push him around for the next round of play. Just off camera, we've got one game going on Harlem Globetrotters. Looks to be the only active game in the shed at the moment. So that's between Gabby and Minnie. Gabby actually having a bit of a good ball on Harlem as soon as I give her the commentator's curse. No. The rig's up here. All right, so here Dan heading down to get the rig moved so we can get some more action on the stream. Gabby. Gabby's up. It was a good second ball, Gabby. You got a good second ball. Yeah, but you can come back. All right. Looks like we are on Dr. No. Dr. No, the James Bond themed pin. All right.
Oh. All right. I'll just change these names over, shall I? Oh, what's happened there?
Minnie just got 3 pop bumper bounces straight into the Harlem scoop for
Oh, really?
3 straight letters plus 9,000 bonus. And this will be close. Oh, so close. 66 to 54. Great game, Gab. Unlucky, Min. Good fight back. That's okay. All right.
Woof.
Yep, starting to warm up a little bit.
Yeah, running around like a chick with its head chopped off.
Couple
of latecomers.
All right. Nice. What was the final number?
I think we're at... I'll double check. I think we're at like 11.
It feels like there's more, but you might be right. Really hoping for 16 today. As we see Maggie getting into Bond now. Not as easy as other games to trap the ball on these lower flippers, but beautiful right upper orbit there for Maggie off that upper left flipper. Now, ball rattling around to the pop bumpers there.
Oh, we've got 12. My apologies.
Okay.
We've got 12.
We'll have a 4-person final. All right, Maggie traps up on that right flipper. Looking for that left orbit, I think, to get a first jetpack lock. Manages to light the third one locks on the way out. As we see Lana stepping up for her ball too. So this is still a close game. Takes the standard skill shot. So there is a super skill shot here where if you hold the left flipper button, the ball won't go into those top in lanes. It'll actually go around. As we see that bounce, nice little nudge there from Lana to keep that ball in the toilet bowl. Now the toilet bowl does light your jetpack locks. So Lana already has one jetpack lock lit. How do we know that? Well, that's that flashing light there.
Lana was asking me at the start, what's the deal with people pushing and shoving the machine and nudging. Asking what's the go.
Well, she just did a nice nudge to keep that in the toilet bowl.
So I went through it, explained a few things with my limited experience. I said, I'm probably the last person you should be asking.
I mean, it's rewarding when you see somebody actually go out there and do it.
And then do it straight away.
You know, I reckon there'll be people that'll change in lanes today that weren't aware of that last week. All right, so for Lana to fully cash in on this toilet bowl that she keeps landing in, so she keeps landing in here. Now, that lights your jetpack locks, but she's already got one lit, so she's got to hit this big left orbit shot. Whoops. Got to hit this big left orbit shot that goes all the way around and up and over this little bridge here.
She's also got a bird multi-ball lock lit as well.
And yeah, the bird locks are straight up here. So you can see there that that's green lights flashing to let her know the bird multi-ball locks. But look, got a bit of work done there. Takes an out-lane ball save. Keeps that ball alive. All right, so with the bird locks lit, and the jetpack lock lit. Just getting a little bit of control there. Almost gets that upper orbit. Nice shot there. Fills out those in lanes up the top. There you go. See, ladies and gents, completed those in lanes up the top and got a 2 times multiplier. So that's the MI6 in lanes up the top there. Lana almost up to 30 million now. Good things are happening. So Lana needs to hit this shot up here. So that shot there is going to collect locks. Sorry, this shot up here. And this shot up here, whoops, that's also going to collect locks if it's a nice big clean shot. Nice upper ramp there, Lana. Now that's going to start what we call the henchman. And Lana has hit the action button to start 00 scoring, which was on 3x. So now we have a pretty good scenario for Lana. She's got a 3x playfield multiplier running, so you can see 3x there. So that shows the playfield multiplier. So everything Lana scores now will be 3 times. 7.5 million for that shot. But this is a difficult mode. Although Lana does pick up a nice 21 million point shot there. That's a fantastic value. I think that is because she still has the 3x playfield multiplier running. So that shot would normally be 7 million. Now 21. Into that scoop again for 12 million. So the points are just starting to rack up now for Lana. This is going to make a big chase for Maggie. So 3X is still running. You can see the 3X there. Now it's starting to flash, which means it's getting close to running out. Once the 3X runs out, we'll be back to normal play. But Lana still in her major mode. Now, you can see these yellow shots that move around the playfield. These are the major shots for her mode. You can see one flashing on the right ramp there. Unfortunately, gets a center drain. But what a fantastic ball. 131 million.
Nice.
Yeah, great ball, Lana. Got to give that a clap out. Another 5 million nearly in bonus. So big chase for Maggie coming up. But Maggie does have 2 balls in play. Hasn't started any multi-board yet. As we see a little bit of a dance off.
A bit of entertainment.
Nice. All right. All right. So Maggie stepping up for ball 2. Now Maggie going for the super skill shot. So holding the left flipper button in, and you'll see 4 or 5 purple shots around the playfield. So these purple shots are the super skill shots. So there's one here, one on the Q branch, one on the right ramp, one on this little henchman ramp up here. They only stay lit for about 10 seconds. But they can be very valuable because they not only give you a couple of million points. I'll give you a free shot, Mary. Maggie tries for the dig there, but I think that right flipper might have...
Yeah, she tried to get that live catch there, and then she just mistimed it, and it bounced off the bottom, and then she couldn't recover.
I think that might be the pressure of the chase, Dan.
Yeah, they will do it.
You know what I mean? Look, Lana stepping up, lollipop in mouth, carefree.
Carefree.
Just so casual.
130 in front already.
Now, Lana just did hit that left orbit, but unfortunately, it wasn't for a jetpack lock. But this left orbit up here, ladies and gents, when you hit that shot nice and clean, it'll go all the way up this bridge and around the playfield.
You've got to hit that. I'm pretty sure you got it. Oh, see, she did nice. That was a nice little nudge. She's done it.
Wow.
That was a great nudge. So I said, if you're out around there, that's when you want to nudge it. That's your danger zone.
That was all you, Dan. Love it.
Very rare that people listen to
Another
me.
nudge there from Lana. Now, look, you've unleashed the beast.
I know.
Now, I noticed that Sarah does these nice little nudges as well.
Little tappy ones.
Well, she'll actually move the machine a bit.
Move of the machine.
Rather than push it, and I like that. Actually gets the whole playfield moving. All right. So
nice little...
Brilliant trap there. Gets some control. Now, hopefully Lana goes back and has a look at this game because it's a fantastic game. But when she realises that shot there was going to give her multi-ball, next time she will focus that, I reckon.
Yeah, and Maggie, I think Maggie's going to be the same. I haven't seen her trying to get it.
Now,
she would benefit from getting at least a mini mode going.
Yeah. So Maggie's
first, but I think at this stage she should be just putting points on.
Yeah. Now, if you want to know how to start those mini modes, ladies and gents, you can see this right ramp here that hooks around to the flipper.
No good.
Now, when you hit that ramp twice, that will start your mini modes. Unfortunately, Maggie drains out there, trying to chase down Lana's 175 mil. Lana, like I said, I hope you go back and have a look at this game on Bond because you'll be able to see where those nudges absolutely kept that ball in play and extended the life of your ball. Obviously, you want to stay in play as long as you possibly can to score as many points. And nudging is one of those skills where it can actually, you can use it as many times as you like to try to get control of the pinball and the table. Actually, might not be a bad theme for the month of January. Nudging Awareness Month. Now, just a little bit of downtime here as we wait for the rig to get moved to the next game. I think Dan's heading up to it now. Yes. Okay. So for those of you at home, jump onto your Match Play app, search Maidens or Illawarra, and you can watch some of the action as far as the points are concerned. As you can see on screen, Lana is on 2 points. Maggie starting slow today, but she will build into it, I can guarantee. Now, fishtails, this is very important to nudge. So here's your 2 out lanes on fishtails. So they're the lanes that you don't want. And you want to nudge away from those out lanes. You either want to get them into the in lanes, or you just want to bounce it out of there altogether and get the ball to come out and onto your flipper. As we see Sandra stepping up. Nice in lane there from Sandra. Unfortunately, gets the drain, but there's a little ball save on fishtails. It's not very long at all. Now, gets the whole bonus with the captive ball and 1,000,000 points on the way out. So that bonus, that 137, will be held. Sandra will have that in the bank for ball 2. We see Morgan stepping up. Now, Morgan straight into the ramp there, half ramp for a U-turn for 1,000,000 points. That'll give her the lead instantly.
First timer here.
First
Morgan.
time here at the shed, Morgan. And that's
first comp. Yeah, Jono's
better half.
Yes, better half.
Nice. Beautiful ramp. Backhand that left ramp there from Morgan, and takes a ball lock. So 2 more shots into that ball lock. So if you've just missed that, ladies and gents, Morgan's hit the shot up here and into that little hole there, and that locks the balls for multi-ball. So you can see that that number 1 is solid, and the 2 and the 3 are flashing. So 2 more shots up there will start the multi-ball. Morgan here. Another nice ramp there from another 1,000,000 points. Almost gets the left orbit. All right. Nice little tip shot there. Nails lock 2. So 1 more shot away, Morgan, and you will start a multi-ball, which is not just fun, but good point scoring opportunity. Okay, launches another ball. Oh, straight in. Fast cast. 2,000,000 points and the multi-ball. Wow. Did you say this is Morgan's first time?
First time.
All right. All right. Well done. So the multi-ball, ladies and gents, in fishtails, there's a couple of different ways you can play, but really there's only one way you can play it. What you want to do is you want to lock 1 ball in here, back in the Casters Club, and that will light this left orbit for a jackpot up at the scoop. The first time you do it, it's worth 20 mil. Oh, look at this. Is that everyone out of the pool?
Yep.
Everyone out of the pool. But what a fantastic ball there from Morgan. She doesn't realise it. That was absolutely brilliant play there to light that all up. Jono, I don't know if you saw that. It's multi-ball, first ball for Morgan on fishtails. What an amazing passage of play there. Lock 1, lock 2, lock 3. That's what it's all about, ladies and gents. First tournament, first ball on stream, and you load up the multi. I love it. All right, unfortunately, Sandra not getting much done there, but Sandra does have 1 more ball to go. As we see Morgan stepping back up. Now, because Morgan didn't get any jackpots on that multi-ball, you'll notice that the locks are actually still flashing, so she only needs 3 more shots to start the multi-ball. If Morgan had actually collected a jackpot, she would have to hit a drop target in front of that 1, 2, 3 before she could start locking balls again. But look at this. Nice trap. Takes the U-turn to get the bonus held there. Very dangerous shot. Another beautiful ramp. Another 1,000,000 points. Now, hits that captive ball again, but gets the unfortunate little sling off the shoulder there. Now, will that be enough points? Now, another 1,000,000.1 in bonus, and that bonus is held. So Morgan will have 1,000,000 in the bank in ball 3. So, Sandra, you basically have to get to about 15.5 mil to force Morgan to play again. So that's either going to take some ramp shots. So these ramps here at the centre when they're lit could be very lucrative for the millions. The right orbit here can light up modes. Will that ball come back? No, it won't. So that's going to end that game there for a win to Morgan. Now, Morgan might as well play this ball out. Get some game time on the table. Well, that won't come back. All right, action aplenty in the background. Actually, that puts Morgan up on 4 points. So what a fantastic start for Morgan. On 4 points. I think that's almost a perfect start for the day. Chuck the headphones on, Jono, and we welcome Jono to the chat. How are you, mate?
Not bad, thanks.
Yeah. You know something about Morgan, do you?
Oh, a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, mate.
I wish I never brought her.
Nah, perfect start. And I don't know if you saw that ball, the first ball on fishtails, but, mate, lock 1 up here.
Yep.
Lock 2, lock 3, into the molly ball. So much fun, mate. So much fun, eh?
That's the worst machine here.
And that's probably one of the harder machines to do that. But,
good on her.
But, you know, not just that, hitting these ramps.
Yep.
You know, getting these ramps going because they're like 1,000,000 odd points each time.
Yep.
And in low-scoring games, a couple of ramps might mean the difference.
What gets you through,
yeah.
Yep.
But in this case, Morgan ran away with it pretty much ball 1, put up about 10 or 11 mil and made it harder for Sandra to catch back up.
Oh, good on her.
Yeah.
I like watching the live stream when you're commentating.
Yep.
With your magic marker, getting the lines out, showing us how to play.
Well, you do know that the month of November and December are in-lane and out-lane awareness month, mate.
Yeah, only cost your little speech.
My little speech, yeah. I mean, Fishtails has a really interesting left in-lane. So this left in-lane here, every time you roll down that left in-lane, it actually lights the right orbit.
Oh, okay.
Now, why is that important? Well, it's important because when you hit the right orbit when it's lit, it advances the wards here on the fishing boat.
Yep.
So the first award's always bonus held. Everyone gets that for free.
Yep.
But the very next award's your video mode.
Yeah.
And you've probably had video mode.
That's almost as good as your multi-ball.
Yep, and that can be a quick 20, 25 million points.
Yep.
So for me, I like to hit that right orbit early. And when you plunge your first ball, that right orbit's actually lit straight away for about 15 seconds.
Okay. Yep.
So you can focus that shot straight away. Some people just focus the locks.
Yep.
And want to get the multi-ball. Me, I like to get that because if I get some lucky ricochets onto the captive ball, I might light video mode by accident.
Yeah.
And it's just there.
Yeah, yeah.
But, you know, again, in low-scoring games, one video mode can be all the difference. But look at there, 15 mil to 3. Didn't really give Sandra a chance there, but look, we've still got a long way to go on the comp, ladies and gents. So anything can happen. And you're playing Monday night?
Yep.
Playing Tuesday night?
Yeah, if I'm not working.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to Mondays.
Yeah.
All right, so rig finally moving. Where are we off to, Dan? All right. Now, we're on the most colourful
X-Men.
machine. Not
Love
everyone's favourite.
I love it.
You do?
Yeah.
Look, mate, I love some of the shots in here, man. It's
Friday night I hit 100 mil off my first ball. Thought I was killing it, and I got
Nice.
107 mil out of
Yeah.
the 3.
That's X-Men. But when the flow goes on X-Men,
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure Jack Danger designed this table.
Yeah, the invisible lanes that come up on this left side, yeah.
Yeah, I love it. It's one of those games that once you sort of get to know the rule set on it, it actually becomes a lot more enjoyable.
Yes, it does.
People didn't know what they were doing when it first came to the club. And
Just
I think,
hit and hope.
yeah, they were a bit overwhelmed by the lights
Yeah.
and the colour.
Yeah.
We haven't even talked about the beast cage that destroys souls and ruins days and creates a lot of rage. But that's a feature of X-Men that people are sort of starting to get their heads around. And what are we talking about, ladies and gents? Well, we're talking about this little section over here where this little flipper is. It can be a bit of a trap. But the general rule now is if you've got ball save, let it drain.
Yeah, yep.
Not rule, but that's sort of the strat that...
Playing teams with manual, he told me that.
Yeah. Will this come back for player 1? No, it doesn't. So, unfortunate drain. But that's going to see Morgan stepping up.
How come player 1's got no name there?
Now, X-Men, you used to have to hold the left flipper button in to activate the super skill shots, but that's no longer the case. They're already lit.
Free flowing, yeah.
From the plunge. All right, as we see Morgan now starting to get into ball 1. Nice little in lane there. As you can see the ball following really interesting paths around this playfield when you're making shots. With some really satisfying ramps and returns. You see this ball? There's another. Straight out of this cage as we welcome Paul Suter to the chat. G'day, Suter.
Darth Suter.
Very nice. After a big night out at the Seeker Brewing, mate, we went out there to check out Matt Roberts and Neil Taylor do their David Bowie ground control mission.
Are you as seedy as Dan, Paul?
Oh, it was a fantastic night out there, mate. Boys should be really proud of their work, but we do have Lisa Herod stepping up now. Lisa, a little bit behind after ball 1, but it is a close game now. She's in the beast leg. Gets it out quick, but you'll notice, ladies and gents, she's got the ball save. So there's a little flashing light here between the flippers. When that's flashing, you've got a measure of protection. And maybe for about 2 or 3 seconds after it turns off, you'll get a bit of grace. But so you may notice that there's a dark blue shot up here. There's also one up here as well, but that's the shot that Lisa needs to hit to start the modes. As Morgan steps up, Morgan with just a slight lead going into ball 2, but all right, another hit onto the Sentinel head. A few more hits on that Sentinel will open up a mouldy ball for Morgan.
All those fouls hit the Sentinel.
Now ball save's going to... Oh, no, that didn't drain.
Got that.
That did, but will Grace Period give that back? Grace Period. There we go. We just talked about Grace. Oh, nearly walked away from the table. Look,
first thing I told her, don't walk away until you
never walk away until you... Yep. Jono's just nailed it. Never walk away, ladies and gents, until you see your bonus. Why?
That exact reason.
Yeah.
Again.
Oh, in the multi-ball. Well done.
Shouldn't have brought a Paul. Making me look terrible. Still got ball saves.
So I've walked away, and Morgan is still up here killing it. I think we've got a ringer in the shed, ladies and gents. I think we have a ringer. What a fantastic ball in again from Morgan. I hope she goes back and has a look at this. So that's close to 20 million after 2 balls. All right, so Lisa's stepping up. Now Lisa needs to hit that sentinel head a few more times. There we go, there's one more hit. Then she will get into her multi-ball, which looks like she has activated. So great chance. 750k jackpots there, 2.5 million there for that sentinel destroyed. And with ball save, all these balls are coming back. Now, quickly puts Lisa up to, looks like about 8 mil, just over the 7 mark rather. Now, still has at least 2 balls in play, although one is in the cage and one is in the field. 2 are in the field, 1 is in the cage. Ball save's going to bring those back. So I believe Lisa got an atta ball in there somehow. I don't know where the atta ball is, but there's another sentinel down for 2.5 mil. Up to 10 mil now. Now, Lisa needs to get to at least 18, 19 mil to get Morgan to play again. As she drains back down to single ball play now. It's in the beast cage, which is a dangerous place to be. She's got to get it out of this cage. Almost gets it out, but it does pop out through the pop bumper there automatically. Fantastic. Oh, almost gets a dig back now. 3 million bonus. Oh, almost enough to force Morgan, but that's going to give Morgan the win. Great third ball there, Lisa. Good third ball. But that will give Morgan the win. Now, Morgan, you got some ball save there, so nice shot around the sentinel head there. You've got to hit these shots cleanly on X-Men. Often you'll hit a shot and not get the reward for it, like there. Sorry? No. She's just playing her ball 3. Extra balls on all the moderns will be points. So no danger of playing an extra ball, but she already won. She didn't have to play ball 3. Who got that? That's a good, Suze, that's a good bloody, in that scoop, she has to get in that scoop now if it's lit. All right, just hearing some news about Gailey tearing black hole a new hole. Absolutely talented player, Gail. Starting to put these games together too, with a bit of rule knowledge. I might just have a little wander over there and have a look. This is looking exciting.
Hello, Mr. Suda. How are we feeling today? Okay, let me just change this game.
Oh, right. The brutal party zone, ladies and gents.
Yes.
I'm really starting to like party zone.
I love it.
It's just such a great playable game.
Yeah,
isn't it? I think it's like mousing around. It's something that you have to work the ball. You have to work the table.
Yeah. And I like it's got a few very distinct, clear strategies you can go down.
Absolutely. You can go a multi-ball strat. You can go that little right orbit strat. You can go some of these little mini mode strats that can actually pick up some pretty amazing points. But
there's just nailed that shot. There's 1 million. So next shot will be 2 million.
All right, straight into this. Now this scoop can give you a little nasty feed from time to time. Now Susie gets to pick a song.
Chicken feet.
Any difference between picking these songs?
Wouldn't have a clue.
Nice little tip over there. Then straight and honest. Takes that right orbit for 2, so she's already hit that once. Next time through that orbit will be 3 mil. That's a fantastic shot. So people that aren't aware, this little right orbit here, it just hooks around. It's just a little hook shot. It's worth $1 million. 1 mil.
Start.
1 mil.
It goes up $1 million.
And it goes up $1 mil every time you hit it. Susie's hit it twice for 1 million and then 2 million. Hits it again, it'll be worth 3 million.
And we're pretty sure it peaks out at 10 million.
Oh, we know it is because we do now.
Okay.
We've seen it peak at 10 and not go any higher. But that's 10 mil every time you hit that shot for the rest of the game.
Also, yeah, it's neat.
Oh, fantastic dig. Nice control, nice patience on the flippers there from Susie. Now, this will turn out to be a pretty amazing ball. There we go, 3 million. Hits that lower right orbit again. Next time through there, it'll be worth 4 mil. Takes that upper right orbit into the ha-ha. Next time, I think that'll be the supersonic robotic comic. Let's see if she can get another right orbit. There we go. Oh, no, almost. No. All right.
Oh.
Beautiful ball though there from Susie. What a great start.
Great start.
I'll tell you what. Give that a clap out though there. Yeah.
10 mil. It's a good, great
first ball. A lot of work for Amanda to do here, but definitely not out of Amanda's reach. Susie heading down. I wonder if she knows where most of those points come from. All right, I think Susie knows now that next orbit she hits as Amanda drains out there. So the next orbit that Susie hits around here, that shot, will be worth 4 million. And then 5 and then 6 million. So she's done some hard work on the first couple of balls to build that value up. Now it's time to cash in. So going for a short plunge here, which is very dangerous. You can see that ball feeds down to the flippers, but not in a good part of the way. I would recommend anyone playing this game never to short plunge. Oh, doesn't get the bounce off the sling there. And that actually tripped Susie up, unfortunately. Now, Amanda got the dreaded nasty first ball. Only took out a top in lane. Now, there is a medium strength plunge that can go into this scoop here. Now, when you go into that little scoop there, it'll give you $1 million straight away and goes up by $1 million. Oh, Amanda. That's brutal. All right. You see Amanda stepping back up. Now, I actually turned my head away there for 30 seconds, and it looks like Susie copped a bit of a bad beat on ball 3, but she may have done enough on ball 1 there to full plunge, Amanda, full plunge, harder than that. Oh, just a touch harder than that is a perfect plunge. That'll give you the $1 million point scoop. Oh, yeah. Hang on to it just in case. Now, yeah. Oh, sorry, that was ball 2. I thought that was ball 3. All right, so Susie stepping back up. Last ball. Has a pretty big lead here, but I've watched Amanda play and rally. I know she only knows. There's the perfect plunge, ladies and gents, and she got the door prize for $2 million there, which tells me that Susie must have gotten that
Susie was just telling me.
Plunge. Yep.
She's getting that shot, that little hook shot. She got that from watching my game that time.
Wow. Well, you put that 40-odd million up.
Yeah.
That's
what that's her strat, trying to take that strat now.
Well, I'll tell you what. It's such a good building strat if you do it from ball one. And I mean, there you go. Look, bang. 4 million for that shot, I believe.
Nailed it.
That is fantastic work there from Susie. You've got to give that a clap. Now, all to play for here, Mandy. You've got to
don't short plunge.
Grind this out, yeah.
Is it not a short plunge?
That is not the plunge you want.
No, because it goes straight.
Exactly.
Oh. Tug it out, though. Oh.
But got herself into trouble.
Yeah. Yeah. Never the short plunge on this.
Yeah.
And
I'll tell you what, she hasn't hit a switch.
Some people... Oh.
I didn't think you could get a house ball on party zone, but... Oh, Mandy, hear me, full plunge.
Yeah.
3/4 plunge, almost gets it.
It's going to come... Oh, that was a bit better.
Yeah. So what we're talking about... gets the outlane. What we're talking about, ladies and gents, you can actually plunge reasonably softly and the ball will go over that little shoulder and come into the field of play, but
that's where it wants to go, straight down there.
Absolutely. So what we recommend is plunging a little bit harder, about 80%, and trying to hit that scoop. If you shoot past it, it'll automatically go into one of these 3 in lanes up the top here. So multiple ways the game can be played, but that's going to give Susie the win, bump her up to 3 points. As we see those scores getting ended up on the match play up, we'll do a bit of a shout out to some of our sponsors out there in the Illawarra that help our club out just so much. And without sponsors and without teamwork and support, you can't put these sorts of events together and create and provide these experiences for people. So, mate, huge shout out to AMD, Australian Machine Distributors, for supplying all their machines and support and promotional gear and trophies and all the sorts of bits and pieces like T-shirts and stubby coolers that help us promote the game and in turn help support AMD. And massive shout out to Celebrations and Pinocchio's Pizza. I'll mention them both in the same breath because Celebrations, what a wonderful bottle shop. 2 shops down from Celebrations you find Pinocchio's Pizza, so you can go in and order your pizza while you're waiting for that to cook, duck into Celebrations, have a wander around the bottle shop and pick out a 6-pack and a nice bottle of wine. I think they might have a bit of a special on Hendrix Gin at the moment, so if you're a bit of a Jimi Hendrix fan or just like Hendrix, I love your gin. So shout out to Celebrations and Pinocchio's Pizza at that though, and on all things food and celebration. Big shout out to Christian's Premium Meats up at Helensburgh up there. Christian's 3 times Australian Butcher of the Year, I believe. They've won it they've won it twice in a row. How do you win Australian Butcher of the Year twice in a row? You have to be at the top of your game. So shout out to Christians for supplying all our meat trays and supporting the club with our barbies and meat products. And yeah, if you live anywhere from Helensburgh down to Kiama, just jump online and order some meat and it'll be delivered straight to your door from Christians. Big shout out to Visual Signs for doing all your Perspex business signs and cutouts to size. Any of your businesses will be enhanced with a bit of signage from Visual Signs. And also like to do a shout out to CWP Distributors, responsible for getting gear around the Illawarra. CWP, if you need stuff delivered to your doors, stationery, workplace supplies, OHS supplies, these distributors work tirelessly around the Illawarra. So give CWP a call for all your distribution needs, and if your car's feeling a bit dusty and your vans and your work fleet's feeling a bit wonky, you should get in touch with Dan Titcombe out at Tick Automotive at Ferry Meadow. Tick for all your automotive and fleet servicing needs. Get in touch with Dan. All right, as we see Gabby stepping up on Aladdin's Castle now. Seems that this is Outlane Awareness Month. This is a perfect time to talk about the inlanes and outlanes on Aladdin's Castle, Dan.
Oh, I'd like to know.
So up the top here of the playfield, we have 4 inlanes, and it's an A inlane, a B inlane, a C inlane, and a D inlane.
Yeah.
And there's actually 3 different awards you can pick up for combinations of these in-lanes.
Oh, really?
Which is pretty freaking amazing, yeah. So I'll go through
I
them.
didn't even know that.
Okay, so down here on the playfield, you'll notice there's a double bonus green sign. And the easiest way to light that up, when you roll down the C lane and the D lane,
Yep.
you will light your double bonus.
Okay.
So that's one bonus. When you roll down the A lane and the B lane, you will light this right spinner for 100 points a rip. Now, if you ask me, I think the C and the D in lane is a lot more powerful for double bonus than the A and the B in lane.
Okay.
And if you happen to get all 4 of them, the A, the B, the C, and the D, all on the one ball, as we see Gabby getting the A in lane, it will not only light your spinner, it'll not only light your double bonus, it'll light specs and this Aladdin's Alley bonus on your out lanes. So it's not really much of a points booster getting all 4.
Yeah.
But the C and the D are my focus always.
Okay.
A full plunge usually bounces over to the C and the D in lane. You'll notice that Gail's got the D in lane lit. But the only way to get it back up there is either hitting that right spinner or getting some pop bumper love where it ricochets off these pop bumpers in your in lanes. But even on a game this old, ladies and gents, there is still rules for your in lanes and your out lanes. And I find that very impressive. The other feature of Aladdin's Castle is the horseshoe. And that's this little horseshoe here. So you can hit the horseshoe right to left or left to right. And currently it's on 1,000 points. And it advances the bonus of this horseshoe each time you hit it on a ball until you get to the specials. And I find that a very lucrative strategy for racking up points. So Gail down the D lane. So she has her D in lane. If Gail hits this C in lane, she will light her double bonus. Now Gailey's already up to 2,000 bonus, as you can see here. She's up to 3,000. So that double bonus will give her 6,000 instead of 3. Nice tip over there, Gail. Great flipper control, but should have had a flip there. We'll call that a little bit of an error. Maybe he was
scared of the scissor.
Overwhelmed by the previous save, I thought, maybe.
I think she was just a bit scared of the
getting scissored. Yeah. So as you can see, when Gabby steps up here, when she flips the right flipper, you'll see a massive gap here between the flippers. And there's no protection between that gap, so... All right. Oh, little backward flip there. Try doing that again. I bet you can't, Gab. All right. Takes the drain, but look, 17,000 plays 18,000, and it's early days, Dan. We might have to get the camera to scroll down on this next time so we can actually see the balls at the bottom.
Oh, okay, Sam.
And I reckon there's enough room to get the scores and the balls for that.
Sure.
But, you can't see what ball we're on, ladies and gents, but I'm pretty sure Gailey's stepping up on ball 3.
Yeah, pretty sure it's ball 3.
Now, nice tip over there. Nice decision. A little bit early on the shot for the horseshoe, because you do want to hit that horseshoe left to right ideally. Just for the better feed. There we go. Exactly as Gail just did there. That left to right shot tends to lead it there to the left flipper. See? We see that coming down towards the left flipper. Interesting. Nice decision not to flip there, Gail. I don't know if you realise that was a beautiful dead bounce, but with a bit of bonus, good bonus there. Puts Gailey up to 35k, and that's going to give Gabby a bit of a chase. Now, Gabby goes for a full plunge, gets the B in lane because it had a strange ricochet up the top there and didn't get that full bounce roll. But we're getting a bit of pop bumper love here. As you can see, ladies and gents, those pop bumpers have the potential to knock that ball up back into the in lanes.
Oh,
all right.
New follower, Fenway Faithful. Thank you for joining us.
All right, Fenway
Faithful.
Is that a famous park in America? Fenway, a baseball park? Is that where I know the word Fenway?
Possibly. Dirty Pool Pinball. We must have got rated, did we?
All right. So
well,
shout out to everyone in the stream. All right.
Thanks for jumping in. A couple of new followers. Beautiful.
All right. So not a bad ball there from Gabby. She's managed to crawl back a bit. She's within 9,000 of Gail. I believe they're walking into ball 4. I might just rip up and double check.
they thought, and he
Right.
thought it was a 3-player and a 3-ball, eh?
That game's over.
Oh, it's over.
Yes.
Oh, I'll go get a new round started.
So, all right, shout out Dirty Pool Pinball. Yeah, the art on Aladdin's Castle, rather. Very interesting. A Future Spa has probably my most favourite art on a pinball machine. I love Paragon. A lot of great pinball machines from the 70s and the 80s. But Future Spa, for anyone out there that knows Future Spa, very evocative, interesting artwork. All right, so we've got Dan getting ready to move this rig. Farris era. So I don't know who made Future Spa, to be honest, Dirty. I wouldn't even hazard a guess, mate. And now that I think about it, Farris ain't familiar. What's the Farris era? Now I'm starting to wonder if Future Spa's got like a series of games that are like with Whirlpool and Cyclone. You've got like a series, or with Black Knight, you've got Swords of Rage, Black Knight 2000, and the original. I wonder if there's similar themed Future Spa type pinballs. Paul Farris. I'm going to have to look that up, Dirty, because that game appears a lot in Queensland comps that we go up to. I'm very familiar with the rule set on it and that nasty little outlane that's just behind the right flipper there. But yeah, fantastic game once it all happened. So talking about another fantastic game. We're on mousing around here. Mousing around, one of those games where when you know the rule set, it can be quite simple. As we get Dan setting up our playlist, so that's Minnie up there. Minnie brings her own stool to comp, so she can jump up on that, get a better idea of the action. Now, you'll notice this little inlane up the top here is flashing, and that's your skill shot off the plunge. So Minnie doesn't quite manage to get it there, but rolling down that on your first ball will give you 100,000 points. Oh, fortunate little drain there, Min. And each ball, that skill shot goes up 100,000. So ball one, it's 100,000. It's in the same spot for Gail, but it does move around randomly. So the skill shot might be this lane, the skill shot might be this lane. But for Gail, it's down the centre. So if she manages to hit that in lane, 100,000 points. It's a great way to start. This is mousing around, mate, absolutely. One of Stuart Hunt's machines. Beautiful right orbit there. Left orbit. That left orbit actually feeds around to this left in lane, and every time you go down that right in lane, that will actually give you another mousetrap ladder. Beautiful right ramp there, the cheesy ramp. So picking up some mousetrap ladders. Getting ready to set up her first multi-ball. So you can see down the right here, you got the word trap on these 4 stand-ups, and over here you got the word mouse. So once you spell mouse and trap, you will light your 2 locks, and the 2 locks are this left orbit here, and this little right trap shot up here. And once you hit those 2 lock shots, you'll launch another ball and start a multi-ball. Yeah, look, I love the power on these flippers here, Dirty. They're just so perfectly balanced, I reckon. Like, you can nail that little left cheesy ramp. This little hook ramp here that rips around and gives you cheesy letters. Very easy off the right flipper, and obviously the cheesy ramp itself, it's just such a buttery shot off that left flipper, and once you get your timing, you can hit that shot time and time again. All right, so Gailey's stepping up. I missed Minnie's ball, but Gailey just managed to miss that skill shot again, so it would have been worth 200,000 there for Gail. Now, you also notice that Gail has managed to spell cheese, so all these letters around here, she's got them all lit. And that means that now this ramp is lit for a hook around shot. There's a little gate up there that diverts that ball. If she nails that cheesy ramp, she will get the cheesy ramp bonus, which can be 450,000. Yeah, mate. I've I don't know how many times the ball's jumped out of the playfield and landed up here somehow, and then just goes down this little slippery dip thing here. But yeah, I just find that power on here is perfect. Because you can hit that blindingly fast shot too. Like, if you accidentally smack it into here, you know, you're going to get disaster. You're going to get a brick out, or you're going to get an out lane. Or almost nudges it out, but look, the right out lane was lit. That little right out lane, you could see that red light was on there. So Gale managing to pick up an extra 250,000 points. And I tell you what, look, that's a handy score on mousing around after 2 balls. So 2 million, Mini on 300,000. A chance to pick up 300,000 with a skill shot, but misses that. So Mini now looking to get past Gale's score of 2 million to force her to play again. So we're going to need to see some rallying here. All right, Mini getting that ball, lighting. Oh, beautiful little save. Does she get the love? No, gets that little right out lane. And unfortunately, that is going to give Gailey the win. Now, Mini is on 3, Gailey's on 5, so they've both had a pretty good start to the day. Gailey looks like she might be on about the perfect run. But yeah, one of the shed favourites mousing around. As you can see now, Gailey has managed to spell Mousetrap, and she's actually managed to lock her first lock there.
Oh,
and she's managed to get her second lock. So now when she plunges, as soon as she hits any switch, it will release those balls and the multi-ball will start. So here we go, Gailey. Now, no ball save on these solid states. I mean, Fishtails does have like a 5-second ball save, but the idea in the multi-ball is you want to reset your traps, which Gailey's done one. So she's reset this trap. That's why that orange light's solid. But this flashing orange light here is telling Gailey that she needs to hit that left orbit to lock that ball. Sorry, that left orbit. If Gailey had managed to do that, then the cheesy ramp would have been lit for the cheesy bonus. And that cheesy bonus can be worth millions. It starts off at a humble mill. But those skill shots I was talking about, the lit shot off the plunge, every time you hit one of those skill shots, it will advance this cheesy bonus. I'll just clear that off as Dan sets up the next game.
Yeah, we got a pinball malfunction.
What on?
Pulp
Bugger.
Pulp Fiction. So we're going to have to redraw this game. Give me 5 seconds. Okay. The matches.
Were you on Pulp? What? Fail? Flipping on its own? Yep. What are you going to do?
Yep. Jaws.
Can we move the rig on that?
You can if you want to grab them before they start. Cool. And deactivate. I'm just going to take Pulp Fiction out of the arenas here. Keep going. Let's change this right here. Yes. So these guys have had this game redrawn. We might zoom that camera in when I get a chance to. Because we had a fault on Pulp Fiction.
All right. So that money down brings Amanda back up. All right, so you're seeing this game, ladies and gents, because they were originally on Pulp Fiction. We had a little right flipper malfunction. So the game's been redrawn here on Jaws. Fantastic machine, Jaws too. And Amanda looking to set up her first mode. Looks like she may have actually played one on 4-1, but basically you can see this little shark cage here. There's a little captive ball there. There's the captive ball. And when you knock that captive ball up, well, first time you only have to do it once. And it lights your 5 major modes. So there's one mode on that shot, one mode on that shot, there's a mode on that shot, a mode on that shot, and a mode on that shot. So when you see those triangles flashing, any one of those major shots will start your mode. Now, Amanda's trapped the ball up and lit her fish finder into the feeding frenzy. All right, looking to be a good ball here from Amanda, starting to get some work done. All right, she does have the shark shot up. As you can see there, that little shark fin, which does move. You can see, there you go, moving around. You don't have too long to hit that. Amanda's starting to make some good progress here. I'd like to see her hit this little shark cage. Once she hits that shark shot, she'll open up some mode opportunities, or the opportunity to start a mode as Amanda starts a multi-ball into the Jaws. So Jaws multi-ball, you'll see red shots. So there's red shots here. There's still a couple lit. There's one there, and there's one there. Eventually when you hit enough red shots, you'll see a yellow shot. And that yellow shot will be your super jackpot. And Mandy picks up a nice 5 million point jackpot there. Uses the life ring. Now, that action button doesn't work the same way as it does on other machines. It actually has a life ring on that left out lane that is tied into your action button. So if you hit that action button in frustration, you may just burn your left out lane ball save. But Mandy back down to single ball play. Don't think she got her outer ball in that. So in the Jaws multi-ball, you can see this little chum bucket here. And you hit that 3 times when your multi-ball starts and you'll get an outer ball. A lot of people, when they start their Jaws multi-ball, that's one of the first things they do. They'll focus that shot. Others will trap one ball up and then try to get as many jackpots as they can. Hit that chum bucket twice so it's ready. And then if they drain a ball, they quickly shoot that chum bucket a 3rd time to bring an outer ball in. And that will relaunch the lost ball as well, so that'll be a 3 ball. All right, so really starting to get some work down here from Amanda. Gets the nice little bounce over to the right flipper there. Beautiful left orbit. Nice little spinner on that left orbit as well, which is quite satisfying to hit. So, I think it's starting to happen now. Centre drain there, but I'll tell you what, she couldn't be too disappointed with that ball because that was actually a very productive ball, Amanda. That's going to give you some decent bonus. Look at that, 35,000 from the Feeding Frenzy. Another 40 mil on top of that, 40 and a half even. 135 mil, not bad after 2 balls. So, Monty, I've seen Monty have some great games. Last Maidens, when he had some fantastic games, but takes advantage of the ball save there. Nice little hit on that chum bucket. So, you can see this little chum bucket here is swinging. Now, you've got to hit that 6 times in order to get to the second stage of your multi-ball prep, where you have to actually attach the barrel. Gets the drain there, so this is going to bring Amanda back up. Now as player 1. And he really does want to get as much distance between her and Monty as possible. All right. So, Amanda's managed to close a couple of beaches here. She's got a beach ready to close here on the right orbit. She's already managed to close 1, 2 beaches there. She's got 3 more shots on the left orbit and 2 more shots on the pond. Again, deployed that life ring. I'm not sure if that was the right play there, Amanda, but that life ring is for your left out lane. So when you drain down this left out lane and all looks lost, if you've got the light ring and you hit your action button, it will revive your ball for you. But more fantastic bonus there. So just shy of 200 million from Amanda. Might be enough to win this match. We see Monty has managed to hit the shark cage there, and now she's lit her modes up. She's also done the first stage of her multi-ball prep, so she needs to just hit that fin there. Missed that, but she'll get another opportunity. You can see some yellow shots around the playfield now. There's one through here, through the harpoon. There's one on the left orbit, one on the scar shot. So, like she just did there, that will now bring the fin up, which I've just covered. And give her a few seconds to hit this moving fin. If she can manage to pop that before it disappears. No! Did she clip it there? Did she clip it? Right, left out lane. Nope, we've got some ball save there. Right, so Monty did manage to start a mode. Managed to start night swim. So you can see some dark blue shots here on the pond shot in the right orbit. Or that little right ramp. They're Monty's mode shots. Unfortunately, takes the drain there, but got a bit of work done. Should be reasonably happy with that ball. But that will give the win to Amanda. All right. So great game from Amanda there. All right. Dan's grabbed that rig. I hope you enjoyed that game of draws there, ladies and gents. That was a bit of a bonus game there. We just sort of managed to squeeze that one in between the end of last round and the start of this one. As we move on to Avengers. Now, one of the more difficult rule sets, I believe, Avengers, but very satisfying once you get to know it. So we welcome Jono back to the chat. Welcome back, Jono.
Thank you.
mate. It's all happening out there. Just saw Mandy put 200 million up on Jaws.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Well done.
She's doing the thing, mate. Getting the job done, but now we've moved to Avengers. Not too sure who we've got on Avengers, but it looks like Morgan.
The camera hog.
I'll tell you what.
She's done well.
We can't see the point situation at the moment. Dan's just coming back to the stream now to set up the player names for this next group, but this is definitely Morgan plunging ball 1. Now instantly gets a hit onto the Thor ball. So you'll have ball save there, Morgan. Ball save. Never walk away, do you? But we thought we learnt this last round. But this is what
can lead a horse to water.
Nice little flank attack there by hitting the half right orbit. Now Morgan has hit 1 Thor captive ball. Now the Thor captive ball, ladies and gents, that's
easiest multi-ball here.
That's that little ball there, and I think you ought to hit it 3 times.
3 times, yeah.
To start your Thor multi-ball. Now, great spin of this disc as well from Morgan. It has now lit her mode. So you can see this purple shot lit on the right ramp. And when Morgan takes that right ramp on next ball, that will start a mode. But Avengers is one of the very few modern games where you cannot change your in lanes or your out lanes with your flippers.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you're aware of that, but
nope.
So
yeah.
The out lane here is the letter I, the in lane's the letter R, the right in lane's the letter O, and the right out lane's the letter N. So that spells iron.
Oh, yeah.
Once you get all those 4 in lanes and out lanes, that lights your locks that you can collect on your Iron Man to start Iron Man multi-ball.
Yeah.
But you can't use your flipper buttons to change the lanes. So in order to get the 2 out lanes, you essentially have to drone.
Yeah.
So you want to sort of, if you've noticed you've got ball save, a lot of people will actually nudge it to the out lane.
Yeah.
Because they know the ball's going to come back. And that lane's filled. Now, if you hit this left ramp, it automatically follows the rail down and gives you the left in lane.
Yep.
If you hit the right orbit, it automatically feeds down this ramp and gives you the right in lane. So those 2 in lanes are pretty easy to get from shots, safe shots. But it's the 2 out lanes you have to sort of either earn from draining or get them while you've got a ball save on. Or so we just see Gail now starting her, looks like Thor multi-ball.
And you can gain an extra ball in the Thor multi-ball as well.
There is an adder ball, yeah. So when the Thor multi-ball starts, you just have to spin this disc. I think it's only once, but it might be a couple of times. And then once you've done that, you'll see a little light up here on the amaretto target. And that's the adder ball.
Okay, yep.
So ideally, you want this handle to be either over here or over here. So you've got a clean shot off your right flipper to hit that target. So that will add an adder ball. Now with your Iron Man multi-ball, your adder ball is here in the mystery.
Okay,
so whenever your mystery is lit,
Yeah.
It will award you an outer ball in the multi-ball as Morgan's stepping back up. Now, I didn't see Gail's score, but it looks like it's reasonably close. This is ball 2 for Morgan, so...
Oh, nice.
Now, Morgan does have her modes ready to go on the ramp, so I can see that arrow's flashing.
And she would have no clue where she's got to hit it.
Sometimes that's the best thing, Jono.
True.
You know, you're not scared of what you don't know, eh?
That's it. That's it. Oh.
I don't know if it's happened to you before, but I've spoken to other players over the last few years about this phenomenon where we've walked up to a brand new game. For me, it was Rush and a couple of other moderns, and we just had an insanely good first game.
Metallica up at Newcastle.
For you, it was okay. Yep. Your first game on it.
Yep.
And you had an absolute freaking blinder.
Yeah, got in the top 10 on the Stern.
And you're struggling to get another game of good. Yeah.
Yep.
It's a phenomenon we've talked about here in the shed. And
it's that carefree, just...
Yep. I went to Shoalhaven for the first time a couple of weeks ago on the King Kong.
Yep.
First ball, I was up to 200 million and then got told the comp starting I had to drain. And I haven't been able to get a 200 million first ball like that.
Yeah.
But it's not me, is it? No, it does happen to...
Yeah, it's me on every machine.
Yeah. But for some reason, a brand new pin, I'll have a crazy good first game. And then take 6 months to bloody back it up.
Yeah.
You know? Unreal.
Yeah, it's just that consistency.
All right, so I don't know if Morgan has played her Thor multi-ball, but look, Gail's on 7 mil, so Morgan's going to need at least 3 mil to make Gail play again. Nice in lane there. Takes the left ramp now, just needs to hit that right ramp. Oh, rattles it. It's almost a natural shot to hit the right ramp after coming down the left rail, but let's see if Morgan can get another opportunity to get that mode going. Oh, great little dig there. Great dig. I can see a cheeky smile there. I wonder if she realised that was...
That was nice.
That was good. Now, sometimes you need a little bit of luck. Almost gets it around the centre ramp. Doesn't give it the half ramp of death. Most times you do that. There we go. Nice centre ramp again. Can we get the combo? Nearly nails the combo. Still got time for the combo. Not quite.
Thor multi-ball she got just now.
Now, one more hit on the Thor ball. You must be frustrated. You're probably screaming, hit the Thor ball! So Morgan just needs to hit one more shot on that captive ball, ladies and gents, and a multi-ball will start. Now, did you know, Jono, that a sneaky little trick, doesn't always work, but if, say, Morgan drained, right?
Yep.
You could rattle the machine like a mother and trigger that captive ball. You'll get some dangers, but you'll start the multi-ball.
All right. Nice. Nice little tip.
So we're talking about this captive ball here, ladies and gents. There's a little steel ball there that Morgan just has to click one more time for a multi-ball to start. But she has managed to chase down Gail's score. And now she's setting a bit of a lead now. She's not going to get much of a lead, but let's look at the bonus. 2x on the bonus. Another 3.5. So that's about a 1 million point lead. Now look, anything can happen.
That's it.
Gail can hit this 1 million with one shot off the skill shot.
Yeah.
She can
straight up that ramp.
She can miss this skill shot.
Ooh.
Although she just did pick up
bonus times
2x bonus. Got a ball save. There we go. There's the point she needed. Fantastic game, Morgan.
You need to get it up that left ramp.
No, the captive ball.
Or the Thor ball.
The Thor ball, you're one shot away from a multi-ball. Great fight back from Gail, though. Take nothing away. These two ladies are playing fantastic pinball.
Well
I would dare say they are leading the comp today.
They
are. So they can't be disappointed when the best have a showdown. That's what we want to see here. Good penny. Played in good spirits.
That's it.
But yeah, like that rush, we went and played it at Heathcote Hotel. And I think I put up 360 mil first game. And I didn't think it was a fantastic score because it was my first game.
Yeah.
And then they had it out at the Oaks at Albion Park.
Okay. Yeah.
And I spent a lot of time out there practicing, and I could never get a 300 freaking million game on it.
Yeah, they got Ghostbusters and Foo Fighters now.
Ghosts and Fooies, yeah. He does rotate them out there a bit.
Yeah.
So.
We usually go there after here.
Yeah, well, he sets them up at 5 balls for $2. Now, you don't get 3 games for 5, but you get 5 balls for 2.
And the extra ball's set at 300 million, which is a piece of piss to get.
Godzilla, he had it set at about 180 mil. And when you popped it, it only went up to about 300.
Yep.
And then 500.
Yep.
I had it up to 1.8 billion. You had to pop it. So the next poor bugger that came along after it, there was no way they were ever going to get a free game. But
yeah, if we're not pumping $2 down at Billy's in the World Cup.
Yeah. Where's the World Cup?
At Billy's in Marilla, George Street.
Gotcha. Yep. All right.
Got that in Terminator.
Shout out to Billy's.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't know they had the Terminator out
there.
Yeah. The Terminator 2 or 3?
2.
The one with the gun.
The gun, yeah. Yep.
Crowd favourite here. Unfortunately, a little bit temperamental, the old.
Didn't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's a set part game.
Yeah.
You've got to get you've got to do the thing.
Yep.
If you try to flail around, instant disappointment.
Yep.
Where are we now? Twilight Zone.
Another machine I was absolutely killed at first game. I got 180 mil.
Yeah.
Lucky to get over 100 now.
Yeah. I'm actually the opposite on this. I've been struggling and slowly realising if I just slow it down a bit and pick certain paths, I'm getting better results. So.
Yep.
But yeah, for those of you out there that don't know, there's a great multi-ball in Twilight Zone. You've got to hit this left ramp to spell gum.
The gum ball.
And then you've got to hit the right ramp. And then once you hit both those ramps, this little light lights up here to lock balls.
Unless you've got the white ball, it's just up the gumball ramp.
Correct. But what also lights up when you hit those ramps is the gumball shot. Now, the gumball is going to give you 15 million points. And if the ceramic ball comes out and then you hit it back up into the gumball shot, it starts the gumball multi-ball.
Yep.
Which is a great little multi-ball to start the proceedings. Essentially, you only need 2 shots.
Yep.
2 gumball shots.
Yep.
Right.
We got Amanda, and
So Amanda takes the 1 million skill shot. There's a few different ways. Gets the right out lane, does get ball save. Now, for your first ball, there's a generous little bit of ball save, but
other than that, it's
balls 2 and 3,
tough.
I think it's non-existent.
Party zone, there's nothing.
Party zone 0. Yep. Disappointment zone.
Another one I have to thank Manuel for, playing teams,
What's that?
just coaching.
Manuel, yeah, very good. He knows the rules. He'll tell you the simple strats.
And what he don't know, Rob knows.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, so I'm in pretty decent hands.
If you ever want a really just a simple strat for a machine, Jason Walsh,
Walty, yeah.
like he knows all the rules and the deep sets of rules, but he'll give you just a nice, simple, easy par.
Yeah.
Without complicating things, and telling you more clutter that you. Yeah, I like the way he explains things. But
yeah, I watched him one round on the feed, play him blackout, and learned more off that one ball than I did a month playing.
It would have been a proper control game, I'd imagine.
Yep.
Trapping up.
Hitting the flippers.
Yep. Yeah.
Getting your times bonus.
And that's what I like about watching Walshy. Players like PJ and G, and all the best.
And they've all got the most amount of time.
Oh, unlucky there, Lana. But Lana did manage to get this right ramp. So she's spelt ball. She'll only need this left ramp. But Gailey's already hit her 2 ramps. So you can see that little shot there flashing.
Yep.
That means Gailey can start to lock balls with that.
Amanda.
Amanda, yep. All right, now Amanda going for the full plunge. Now, there is a couple of different skill shots here. So you can see these little coloured squares here in the plunging lane. If you shoot past all of those into this little scoop, you'll get 1 million. If you manage to land on this top one, you'll get 10 million. This orange one, 5 million, and the bottom red one is only going to give you 2 million. Now, Amanda does have her gumball loaded. So, 15 million award.
And it shuts the panel off that door, doesn't it?
I believe it does, yeah. All right. Gets the left out lane. That's a bad sling out there, Amanda. But look, managed to put some points up. So trains out of that on 27. Lana stepping up. Ball 3. Has to get at least 20 million to force Amanda to play again. So where are you going to find these points, Lana? Now that left out lane may not come back.
Nope.
And fortunately, that's going to give it to Amanda.
That was harsh.
That's brutal. That's pinball. Yeah, if I were Amanda, I'd probably have a bit of a flip.
Yeah, why not?
Just get a bit more time on the machine, but so much you can do as Amanda takes the first ball lock there.
You fix it then? Fix it? Dennis Lilly.
Just trying to get some time back on Pulp Fiction and Dennis Lilly. We've had a couple of machines with a few little issues. All right, nice 5 million switch there for Amanda.
Another one I killed it on the Star Wars, the new Star Wars.
Oh, fuck. I just noticed the thumbs. You didn't see them?
No.
Yeah. Oh, just
Yeah.
because of the position of the camera, the thumbs came up onto the rail.
Yeah.
You just see these 2 little thumbs. And every time the ball came to the flip, you could see the thumb moving. Cute. All right, nice little game there, Mandy. 58.8. Should be pretty happy with that. All right. So we do have a couple of active games going on in the background.
Got two games left.
So it looks like Susie up there on Fishtails and Gail, one of the maidens, playing maiden.
It's going soon, Paul said.
Yeah, look, I thought it was going to go last week. There were rumours that Crouches from the Black Lagoon was going to replace it.
Okay.
Which I would have thought was a really worthy...
Star Trek's coming back.
Mate, people miss it.
I don't.
People...
I don't.
Yeah, look, I like the game.
Yeah.
It was one of the first games I played in comp, so I've got a bit of a soft spot for it there, but it's a good flowy game. There's not a lot to it. Yeah, just a couple of ramps and that centre drop, but...
Yeah, I think I watched Stewie get $500 million on it.
All right. We welcome Nicky Zog.
Yes.
How are you, Nick? Maiden's coming to your house Tuesday. What? Don't tell me for cleaning, please.
They can cook me a sandwich. Make me a sandwich. Just don't tell Morgan.
Fair enough. All right. So, yeah, Nick, we've just missed out a good game on Twilight Zone, but I'm doing pretty well, mate. As we inch towards the end of Inlane Awareness Month, we've decided actually, Nick, to extend Inlane Awareness Month for another month because the Maidens are only made aware of it at the end of the month. So I didn't realise 3 weeks ago, I didn't anticipate that the Maidens will be on. Lisa's played some good games, actually. I saw Lisa, she was on stream a little bit earlier. I don't know if you can rewind the stream or go back through it.
It'll be on YouTube after.
But Lisa did get up for a game. She might have even won that one too. But yeah, I don't have Dan up here running the match play on the other screen. I'm not game enough to touch his settings, mate. So, but yeah, some big games like Amanda just put a casual couple $100 million up on Jaws and seen some monster balls on Harlem and actually saw a fantastic game on Party Zone from Susie Morgan a bit earlier.
Yes.
Well, she was just nailing that right orbit. And you could see once it went, well, the first time it's 1 million.
Yep.
And then you could almost see the light switch going off when it went through and it was 2 million.
Yeah.
And the floodlights came out when it went around the third time. Oh, wow, this keeps going up. And then I think she nailed it for 4 and then,
Yep.
And that won the game. Pure and simple. It's a pretty tight shot. Very, very late on that left flipper.
Yeah. I like it. I like that shot.
It's not overly dangerous.
No.
The feed that comes up to the top of the play field ball, you've got to get it back under control like any ball.
And if you mistime it, you're almost getting it through that purple dome into the...
It's not a bad miss, yeah. It's not. I know other shots are a lot more dangerous when you miss, but I sat there last week and said, you know what, bugger it, I'm going to do the multi-ball strap.
Yep.
So I just dedicated a couple of games just to grinding multi-ball to see the points difference and also how much longer it took and how many more shots it took. And it takes about 4 times more shots to get those same amount of points as, say, 6 right orbits because it's compounding and going up. By the time you get to 6, 7, 8 million, you're up to 34 million, 30 or 40 million in your score. So
yeah. And it sticks with your balls. Like if you drain your ball, it'll stay on the 4 million.
Yeah, well, I think Susie got 3 on the first ball.
Yeah.
So going into balls 2, that shot's now 4 or 5 million every time.
Laughing,
it's a great little strat.
Did you manage to see PJ $500 million on Iron Maiden last night?
No.
They had the Royal Rumble. Great.
I didn't catch. I was put
280 million on his first ball or something.
Nice. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, look, I'm be sad when it leaves the shed because I reckon it's a fantastic pin.
Yep.
Rob Rusak sets them up so that you got a bit more play, and it's one of the few machines you can give it a really good rattle when it's on that right or left out lane.
Yeah.
And just ragdoll, not ragdoll the machine, but give it a good little rattle.
Nudge. Yeah.
And you can often get that ball back with a danger or two.
Yeah.
But you're still in play.
Yep.
Does
it reset the dangers? So you've got your 2 before you tilt.
Yep.
If you get 2, is it your next one a tilt or is it?
No.
Next
ball?
No, same ball.
Same ball, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yep. I showed the girls on Batman where I gave it a nudge and got 1 danger.
Yep.
I gave it another nudge, got 2 dangers. I said, if I give that one more nudge, it'll be a third danger, and that's the tilt, which I did.
Yep.
And then now they understand the 2 dangers, and so I started a new game, gave it a really hard nudge, and got the 2 dangers.
Yep.
So they could see the difference between a softish nudge and a hard nudge.
Yeah.
And then obviously if you ragdoll it, you get what I call a DDT. Danger, danger, tilt.
Yep.
No coming
And the
back from that.
difference between going up,
Nudging
up
forward to sideways, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the way the tilt bobs are set up, the sideways
pendulum.
movement's going to be a bit more
Yeah.
violent. But we got Susie stepping up here on fishies. Brutally fast game, but for me this is such a fun pin. Takes a quick ball lock, so
Young Susie's a bit of a dark horse.
well, Suze played this a little bit earlier, Jono, and she managed to get all 3 locks first ball, got into the multi-ball.
Yep.
Didn't get any jackpot, but look, we see a second lock there from Susie. But the points grind was enough to win at the game.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
And takes the drain there. But look, with 2 locks, got 2 balls now just to get that last lock shot.
Yeah.
All right, so you can see the names up there on screen. That's not who's playing. It's actually Gabby, who's on Fishtails now, and Susie Morgan. Dan's just trying to get our Pulp Fiction going, so we won't bother him there. But look, Gabby now takes a nice little ramp there for 1,000,000 points. That gives her a slight lead now over Susie, but flippers down, Gail, Gabby. Okay. So basically a 2-ball game. Yeah, I got to agree, Zoggy. Fumble. Now, nice nudge.
Nice.
Yeah. See, even a little nudge like that was just enough to get that ball out of the danger area. There's that right orbit, ladies and gents. Now, that right orbit, that shot there that Susie just hit, it was lit when she hit it. So what that shot does when it's lit, it advances this boat ramp here. So hitting that captive ball the first time on the boat ramp gives you your held bonus. As we see another ramp there, nice shot. Into the fish finder for 4,000,000 points. No surprises there. This has turned out to be a very productive ball.
Nice.
Gets the in-lane up the top, changed it at the last second there. So for In-Lane Awareness Month, ladies and gents, thank you, Susie, for showing it how it's done.
Beautiful.
Lovely ball, a lot of work done. 10 million in the bank. That's going to put a bit of pressure on Gabby as she steps up. But lovely to see those in-lanes, Suze. That's very encouraging. That gave her a 2x bonus, so her bonus is essentially doubled. All right, now Gabby launches, has the ball on the left flipper, just finishes. Now she will get the ball back here, I'd imagine. There should be an auto cast. No! Wow.
That's harsh.
Ooh. Talk about commentator's curse. That is harsh. All right, now look, not much you can do about that, but Susie, look, she's got 2 locks and she's got 1 more lock to go. So any shot into there.
Nice long pass, straight off the plane.
Will she get the shot? Not quite. But look at this. Look at this nudging.
No.
Now, too much nudging. That was aggressive. I'm giving that 2 thumbs up, John. I don't care. I love seeing that. That tilted, worked the machine. All right. Now, Gabby needs about 8 mil. Now, there's a few different ways Gabby can pick this up.
Hit it straight into the fish finder for 4 mil.
That's the quick half the battle there, isn't it?
Yep.
We saw Susie get that. Now, will Gabby get the auto plunge? No. So, brutally short ball save. That will give Susie the win. Now, we don't have the match play positions up on screen, ladies and gents, but next time we get Dan down here to the PC, we'll get you some updates on
Mr. IT.
where everyone's sitting. Yeah, Dan, the IT man. There's been a lot of things, Dan. You've been the VB man,
van man.
the van man, the IT man, the streaming man,
Crazy man.
Crazy man, yeah. little bit drunk man last night.
Yeah, he was.
Ooh, I drove home from Yandera, mate.
They were half shot from the end of Royal Rumble.
Great. They had a big day, yeah, because they were toasty by the time they got to. All right, so some results in the background. Exciting, Gailey. All right.
Formula One's just kicked off. Yeah.
All right, fantastic atmosphere down the shed here, ladies and gents. So, you ladies out there having a look at this and thinking, you know what, that looks like a lot of bloody fun. Come down, get in touch with the Iron Maidens, get in touch with Maggie, get in touch with anyone from the Illawarra Pinball League for that matter, and
anyone's willing to help.
Yeah, book yourself a time and come on down to the shed.
Couldn't get a nicer bunch of people.
Absolutely. Yeah, fantastic community, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, love it. Pretty special thing Mr. Suter has built.
Yes. Should be proud.
Now, look, it does take a lot of effort, and to be honest, ladies and gents, it takes a lot of sponsorships. So,
and a lot of beer.
That said, shout out to Fox. Lawn mowing services out there, and all your lawn mowing and gardening services, get in touch with Fox. They support us, so we'd like you guys to support them. Big shout out to Tick Auto there. So that's Dan Tickham out at Ferry Meadow.
Got a car out there at the moment.
You have? Yeah. I take my car out to Dan. He's got his sticker on the back of me Holden, and just one of the nicest blokes you could ever meet, Dan.
Yep.
Pretty handy pinball player too. So, all right. Big shout out to Me and You. I think they do all your they do productions, don't they? Or Me and You. Oh no, that might be our hairdressing.
The hairdressing
link. Yes. So if you've got a big wedding or a special occasion coming up, duck out and see Me and You.
One of the lucky door prizes is actually hair treatment.
Today?
Today, yeah.
Fantastic. Australian Machine Distributors, as always, for their
Pinocchio's
support.
Pizza.
Oh, Pinocchio's, yeah. Yeah, they're pretty yummy, mate. I've had a couple of them
good.
now. And,
they're good.
I don't drink, so I don't go to Celebrations, who also support us next door, but
Paul Suter's a fan.
I'm pretty sure he's put a few bucks through the till there and, maybe sold the odd extra case for the boys. We do recommend all our sponsors. The big one up there, one of our first sponsors, Christian's Premium Meats. So up there at Helensburgh, Christian supply all our meat trays and meat products, and I thank you kindly there for pointing that out there, John. But yeah, deliveries from Helensburgh all the way down to Kiama. Just ring up Christian's Premium Meats.
Great meat.
Yeah, mate,
Good
yeah.
sausage.
Fantastic. Who did we leave out? Oh, Visual Signs. So if you've got your signage needs out there for any perspex or
AMD, as always.
AMD, our Australian Machine Distributors. Shout out to Mick and the crew up there. And
good bunch of blokes. Met a couple of them up at Newcastle.
Yeah. I saw a few of the team up there, and they fly around all the country supporting the pinball. I know Mick came over to Western Australia for the ACS a couple of years ago, and they would have been up at Townsville for last year's.
Yep.
No doubt the boys will be down there in Wollongong because we're hosting it this year, mate.
I can't wait. It's
Australian Championships. First time, I think, ever in New South Wales.
Yeah.
Not just that, but at our club, mate.
Yep.
This will be all streamed live with Dan, Chris, myself, and the streaming crew. Get your tickets now, ladies and gents, because these events that are coming up towards the end of the year and early next year.
Are you heading up to Tweed?
I am, mate. Yeah. Heading up Wednesday morning.
All right. Yeah.
You going up yourself? Or?
No.
No.
I'm going to give it a miss this year.
So the Australian Pinball Open, ladies and gents, starts, I think, November 27th at Tweed Heads, run by Dr. John and Gordon Mack.
Going to have a good group up there from down here.
Well, besides the 20 or 30 of us going up, I think G told us they're up to about 90 to 100 tickets sold.
Yeah, I heard 80.
85 was about a week and a half ago.
Okay.
So I'd say they'd have to be over 100 now, and you do get a lot of people that buy these tickets late. Not many buy them on the day. You very rarely see people come in on the day, but so the numbers we see today or tomorrow will probably be close to.
You'd be silly going up there all that way without a ticket.
Mate, I went to the bloody David Bowie show last night without a ticket.
Yeah.
Thinking, look, it's not going to be sold out.
Paul said, I've got a ticket because Chad couldn't go.
Oh, right.
And Morgan finished work at 8 o'clock. I was like, fuck, should go. And we rang them and they said no, they wouldn't let her in because she hasn't got a ticket.
Oh, gotcha.
So I said, no, we'll give it a miss.
I actually got to the door.
Yeah.
And I said to the chick, how much? She goes, I'm sorry, mate, sold out. Luckily, I saw Matt and Neil.
Yeah.
Just say, hey, boys, help me out.
VIP.
But they were like you. They had a mate that couldn't make it. So his name was actually on this list.
Okay.
So they just scrubbed his name out and gave me his ticket. So
I was actually looking at tickets to TISM at...
Oh! Seriously?
At the Opera House.
Oh, wow.
It's on Morgan's birthday.
Oh, what?
Morgan loves them, yeah.
Mate,
Be a great concert.
that would be insane, man. I'm a big fan of TISM. I know Matty Roberts is a big TISM fan.
Yep.
And I don't mind being on the drug. Just not the one that killed River Phoenix.
Oh,
Then again. Yeah. All right, I'm lying.
give me a go.
Yeah. Come on, how dangerous could it be?
Well, look, came out in 96, that song, and they predicted Michael Jackson, the next big celebrity to overdose.
All right, where are we? Oh, all right. Party Zone it is. We were just talking about Party Zone. One of the features of Party Zone is this little right orbit here. It's a little bit of a hook shot that hooks around and
Pops the end of your flipper.
goes back into the playfield. We welcome Dan back into the centre of the stream. How are we, Dan?
Pulp Fiction's back in action.
Oh, far out, nice.
Let's clean the switches. But how's that? No go.
So, was it those centre drops not resetting, or is it?
No, the flipper's just not activating at all.
Bugger.
What am I doing?
Right,
Changing.
so interesting to see what strap Maggie goes for here now. Instantly a short plunge there, Maggie. I'm not sure.
No short plunge.
She changed it and went for a reasonably full plunge. Yeah, it was just an accidental. All right, straight away into that left orbit. What a fantastic shot, Mags. All right, so now that left orbit's now worth $2 million. Now, will she go for it again? Bang. Yes, a little late there, but pays the price with the sling to the right out lane, unfortunately, Mags. But now that shot will be $2 million next time she hits it.
You hit that ozone a couple of times and it turns into EAT. And that you hit the EAT and then it gives you $5 million.
That's the EAT. I know EAT's on that left ramp. What were you saying? Hit the...
Yeah, you hit that out ramp.
The
and
left,
it goes up to the ozone.
this one here on the inside?
And it comes down here.
The left outside ramp,
yeah.
this one.
Yep.
Yep, and it does this little...
Yeah, hit that 3 times, I think, and then
comes down here.
ozone turns into EAT.
Is that how that works? And then that lights this shot here for $5 million. And
Yep.
it's just a one-off
Yep.
$5 million.
Yep.
Now, I'm wondering if you had that shot up to $3 million and then you had the $5 million lid
Goes
on it,
to 15, well.
would it give you 8? The
Or-
3 and the 5?
Or does it times it?
Or does it override the 3 and just give you the 5
think
and then
it
the
just
next
gives you
one?
the 5.
Yeah. Interesting.
I've
all
hit
right.
the $5 million a couple of times.
Now, that was a quick ball by Mandy there. Looks like she missed the skill shot. So there is a skill shot up the top here, ladies and gents. There's a little scoop. He managed to get it in that scoop or just trip that little gate.
And it graduates each ball.
Yep, that'll also give you a mill that goes up.
2 million.
Beautiful little post pass there, ladies and gents. Did you see that?
Yes,
Julian?
yep.
Right, so there's a technique that we tend to see in the more advanced players. So Maggie had the ball trapped. So you can see the ball's trapped on this flipper here. Now she's going to bump it into this shoulder to get the ball to come over here. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Lovely execution there. Now, we saw Dan doing this last week on a game of this where he put 40-odd million up. Nice little tip over there, Maggie. Focusing on that right orbit. And that got Dan the win. All right, nice little tip over there. Will she get the luck? Yep. Holds the trap. Now, left orbit, let me guess. A little late. But Maggie will adjust. Gets a nice little in lane there. Fantastic little tip to keep that ball off the flipper.
Beautiful.
Post pass to control. Control to left orbit. Rattles that out, but she will get another shot here on the fly. A little late again. I reckon any minute now Maggie's going to find that shot, and I was absolutely correct. She's found it for 2. So next time Maggie makes this little hook shot, ladies and gents, it'll be worth 3 million.
I love how she puts the shoulder into it.
She's a great manipulator of the machine, Maggie. That's why I really like watching her play. A little bit late again there. So interesting that Maggie's been late more than early. Now, that little backhand there, I don't know if you know, when you're trapped up on this flipper, Jono, you can actually backhand straight up into that scoop.
Into the joker, robot joker.
Yep, so if you need to get that multi-ball started quickly.
Is it 3 or 6?
I think it's more than 3. Oh, tilt there for Maggie. But look, to be honest, bonus is bugger all. She would have forgone about, what, 400,000, that's it. Well, look, that's only 4 million up there, but if you're not hitting the million-point shots, that's a real grind to get that.
It is.
You know, like your biggest points value is like 250,000.
You get stuck in that rut and it's hard to dig yourself out.
Yeah, Amanda looks like she's just going to give the machine a minute just to settle. So when the previous player does give the machine a rattle and tilts it, we often recommend that you just let the machine settle for 30 seconds and let that tilt bob settle down. Now, Amanda, starting with short plunging here. I'm not a fan of it, though. Almost makes that skill shot. But here's the feed that can be really dangerous now.
It does. It can straight down the guts.
Yeah, Amanda got it there on the right flipper, so, and a left in lane. Straight into that little right orbit for the supersonic robotic comic. So she's going to need a few more right orbits. See, only 100,000 for that shot.
Yeah, she's got the, is that purple dome lit? Or is that just a light?
I think that's just the light. Oh!
No, it's lit.
No, there we go. So
party animals.
Still needs, what, 2 more shots on that right orbit. But the points are starting to rack up. Nice right into left ramp there. Picks up a bit of combo bonus as well. All right, Amanda not looking to trap this up. So, whereas you could see Maggie, every time that ball came to the flipper, Maggie looking to trap it up and get control so that she could get it onto that left flipper. Amanda likes her flow. And look, starting to pick the shots up and they're starting to get more valuable. All right, now she gets a bit of control on the left flipper. What will she shoot at? Left orbit?
Yeah.
Yes. Now that is a good strat. Gets the in lane of love there. Nice on the fly shot. Getting very close to the multi-ball start here for Amanda. So, and these points you can see now up to 400,000. That started at 150, then went to 250, then 3, then 400. They do build what all. A little bit of flipper on that, but look, for 2.5 mil, we'll look at the bonus here. See, 200,000, and that was a pretty good little grind. So Amanda is a couple of mil behind Maggie, but Maggie does have probably the best point scoring opportunity on the table. I believe Maggie's right orbit is up to 4 million, so if she can hit, actually it's lit for 5 million. Is that the shot you're talking about?
Yep.
So she has
beautiful
nailed it for 5 mil.
Yep.
And yes, look, she only got the 5 mil, so she didn't get the 3 mil that it was lit for.
Yep.
So that answers that question. It overrides the cumulative bonus that you get on the... All right, Amanda, going for another short plunge. I'll have a word with her after this. There we go. That's the plunge you want, ladies and gents. That gets you the lucky door prize. Starts at a mil. Goes up a mil each plunge, so you can actually get 6 million.
She would have,
you know what I mean?
3 mil.
And that 6 million would have put her, what, a million shy, not even of Maggie. That said, Maggie didn't pick up any of the million-point skill shots either, so yeah. All right. First orbit there for Amanda, so that's a million. Second orbit, nearly gets the second orbit now. That next orbit's going to be worth 2 mil. That'll take her to 7. Now she's only 1 orbit away. So really, Amanda, you're only 2 shots away from grabbing this game. So 2 more right orbits. You've got a nice 500,000 shot there. Now into your multi-ball. Fantastic. So into Party Monsters. So Amanda's managed to hit enough scoops up here to start this 2-ball multi-ball. But as you just saw, they don't last that long on Party Zone. Oh! Tell you what. It was a great last ball, Amanda. You're coming back, but just not quite enough to knock Maggie off there. What a great game. All right. So as we're heading into hour 3 of the Iron Maidens. All right. So we've got some results getting put in as we speak. For anyone out there that's using your Match Play app, you can just jump onto Match Play and refresh that to see the standings, to see who's in the lead, who's touching on the finals, who might miss out. All right. So in the background, we've got Gail and Susie. Oh. I'll see if I can get the rig on that. All right. So we have a little bonus game. We have Susie and Gailey stepping up on Stranger Things.
It's going to be interesting, Pete. We've got a massive lineup there for a playoff to get into the Final Four.
Oh, wow. Actually,
Susie has to win this one to get herself out of the playoff.
Wow.
And secure a Final Four position. And then there'll be a playoff with, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the moment for 2 spots.
Oh, Gailey, yeah. We saw that, Gail. Unfortunately, that's stranger danger. We know that 5.2, 5.3 million ball very well.
Standing.
Plunge, skill shot, drain, use your ball save, auto plunge, clip the target, left out lane.
Oh, sorry, no. What are they on?
All right, nice skill shot there from Suze. Picks out the 2, but, yep, there you go. Uses that ball save, picks up the 3rd. Gorgon target, but straight down the guts.
It's hard to see with that roller door open. Oh, the camera's not on.
So, yeah, 5.2, 5.3. Skill shot, plunge.
All right, try again.
Sorry, plunge, skill shot. Drain. All right, now Gailey's managed to knock those 4 drop targets out the centre there, and she's lit her first Demigorgon. Now, you can see this big red arrow here. When you hit these drop targets, that big red arrow is lit. And a shot straight up the guts there will start the first Demigorgon. When that happens, you'll see this ramp. There's a ramp here. That ramp inside that circle will lower to give them a shot at killing the Demigorgon.
They've currently got a 6-way tie for second.
Dan was just saying it could be a really deep playoff. But I think Suze has to win this game against Gail to make finals.
Yep.
But it will guarantee her a position,
Yeah,
I think.
it will. Yeah, it'll put a point in front.
Gail on 9 points is guaranteed finals pinball. Gail's had a fantastic qualifying today. Flawless as she almost gets the Demigorgon shot up the centre there. Nice decision to tip over. A little bit early there. She gets a bit of control on the left flipper here. Let's see what she decides to do. Up the centre, but a little bit late that time. Now, when you get this Demigorgon out, as we see a bit of a fumble there. A decision to flip might have been the right one there, I think, Jono.
Yep.
We call that
too much time. You're thinking about it.
You're playing with your food, Gail. Playing with your food, mate. No, you needed to flip. You needed to flip off the right. Yeah. When it bounced, saw that. You were early, late. Yeah, that centre shot to get the Demigorgon. Oh, I don't know if anyone heard that, but looks like Party Zone is going to be the playoff. We don't know if we've got 4, 5 or 6, but there's a lot of people in this playoff.
It's going to be a quick one.
It might be a case of we have to play 2 games and then see. And actually, the interesting thing, Jono, too, is that it might be 5 or 6 people. How many positions are they playing for? So are there 3? Are they only playing for the one spot?
I think
or
they're playing for 3 positions.
3. So Gail looks like she's the only one that's guaranteed.
Yep. Unless Susie wins this ball.
But if Susie wins,
she's guaranteed.
It'll be Gail and Susie guaranteed, and there's 6 will play for 2 spots.
5 will be playing.
5 will play for 2 spots. That's right, because Susie will go through. Yep. So
you want a close competition? You got one.
Yeah, shucks. Look at this ball 2. Oh. Now, Susie does get that right sling out lane, but she should have a couple of million bonus here, I would think. Let's have a look. Yeah, 1 chapter, 2.2 bonus, 1.2 bonus. Close.
Yep.
Now,
it's only a skill shot away.
Gailey misses the skill shot. That's going to put some pressure on the rest of the ball. Let's see how she goes. She's got a Demogorgon ready to go. Nails the skill shot for 7 mil. Gets the ball under control, on the fly, into the Demigorgon, bust out. Now, you will see the centre ramp drop now. There you go, ladies and gents. Now, she goes straight up that ramp and into this little mouth, into this little hole.
First shot, it's 15 mil. Or is it 10?
10, look, this is the big question we've
first
had.
Hit,
straight
15
through
mil.
15. What a
beautiful
shot. That's why Gailey's leading the charge today, ladies and gents. She's just been playing solid, accurate, taking her chances. There's a nice little in-lane there. I wondered if she was thinking about in-lane awareness month. But any ramp you hit on Stranger Things. So if you hit this left ramp, the ball will feed down to an in-lane.
Ball lock, sorry.
If you hit the right ramp, the ball will feed down to an in-lane.
Yep.
So every time you see that ball coming down a ramp, gives you a chance to collect another in-lane. As Gailey drains out there with 2.2 on top. That'll put on about 36 mil, 37.
37.
On 37. So, look. Suze knows what she's got to do. She's into her first bust out as well. So, again, the ramp comes down, and she'll have the same opportunity as Gailey to trap up, get control, put the ball through the mouth. If you don't do that, it takes 5 hits on the Demigorgon to kill him.
Or one action button.
Or you can kill him with the action button, which she just did. Take the quick 5. No, ball save, ball save, ball save.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God. And I tell you what, she's just picked an extra ball up, which is worth 10 million.
Nice.
And she's 2 million shy now. She'll 1 million shy with a carryover bonus. We'll get her there, I believe, Jono.
She'll get it.
And now she's in the Demigod breakout. Just keep rolling until you get the points, Suze. Just keep playing until you get that. Upside down now. She hits one of these drop targets. Any of these 4 drop targets, ladies and gents, will win her the game. There's 1 million points. That's actually almost there. Where's the ball gone? Here it comes. Now, spell of protection. No. But she's now got it on points.
Yep.
Suze, tilt all you like, mate. Tilt that bloody thing if you have to. What a fantastic rally. From nearly walking away from your ball and having ball saves. Now, that's going to guarantee Suze a place in the finals, which is fantastic. Gail, they'll be the only 2 that are guaranteed in.
And the rest will be playing for the scraps.
We have 5-way playoff for 2 positions, ladies and gents. So I imagine we'll have a group of 3 and a group of 2. I think that's the fairest way to put it up, because the group of 4 gives an advantage to a group of 1.
Yeah, for sure.
So it looks like that is just waiting on Adam's family, the last of the regular round games to finish. But yeah, fantastic ball.
Well done.
Susie.
Well
that
done.
was awesome. From nearly walking away
from your
You're
ball save.
away from your ball save. I don't know. I shouldn't have. No, you didn't. So you 2 are the only 2. So you 2 are guaranteed through to the final. Well done, ladies. Now it's a 5-way playoff for 2 positions. Yeah. So here we are, Party Zone. Now we've been on Party Zone, I think this is the third or the fourth time today.
Haven't spent too much time on the other side of the room.
No, like one game on Aladdin's Castle and I think one game on Mouse and Room. No Target Alpha, no Blackout.
Blackout, no.
How's that? Had a little bit of a technical
Out of action.
issue, yeah.
And mousing around, no.
Mousing's out, is it?
No.
Oh, no, it's still up and running. Yeah. All right, so Gailey and Suze, they can take a deserved break while they wait for the finals action to begin. So is it a 5-way for 2?
4.
So slightly different. So it's a 4-way playoff for 2 positions.
The rookies to the seasoned pros. Good mix.
So Morgan's in this?
Yep.
Oh, fantastic. This is excellent. Oh, Morgan leading the way. So first ball.
And would not have a clue about those outlanes.
Again, this might be the best place to be. Not ignorance is bliss, but you know what I mean?
True.
You know, like what you can't fear what you don't know. All right, straight into that little scoop at the front. So now, pick a song. This doesn't really make much of a difference. You're going to get 250,000 points. Nice in lane there. That's what you need. Starting to pick up some points. Oh, but gets the little floater. Nothing you can do about the floater, but 600k to start with for Morgan. So we don't have the player list for who's coming up next. We'll just have to call that as they approach the table. So what you're witnessing, ladies and gents, is a 4-way playoff for 2 positions to make the Iron Maidens final. Gail and Susie M have qualified. Yep. As we see Maggie stepping up. Now, Maggie knows this game.
The dark horse.
My
money's on Mag.
Oh, sorry, is Minnie coming up? Might be Minnie.
Minnie Mag.
So Maggie doing what we love. She's just pointing out some of the shots and the paths and giving Minnie a chance to learn a bit about the table. Fantastic work there, Mags. Or is it Mag's ball? She was just showing Minnie maybe she was explaining to Minnie her path.
Maybe
her
Minnie
strap.
was showing her.
Yeah. But I don't think you're going to change Maggie off her path here. There you go, straight into it on the fly. Now that left orbit almost gets one for free there. Beautiful tip over to get another crack at it. But we're going to talk about this little right orbit here a lot, ladies and gents. It's a little hook around shot that Maggie's just nailed there for 2 million.
It's your money ball.
It is. And this is a strat that you can just focus on.
Very repetitive.
A little bit late there, but now that shot's worth 3 million. I reckon Maggie might have been tempted to let that ball dead bounce, but we know that you can't dead bounce. You've tried, have you, Jono?
No.
So when the ball comes down to this flipper,
I don't want to do it.
On most machines, you can just let it bounce off the rubber over
Yep.
but because the rubbers are so dead,
Yeah.
and there's a little bit of spring in the flipper,
Yep.
so it hits the flipper and just rolls off as we see Minnie stepping up. Fantastic start for Maggie.
How good is it seeing these young kids play?
Oh, yeah. Brilliant. All right, nice, good full plunge there from Minnie. Minnie, who, no stranger to the Iron Maidens, actually touched on the door, got into a playoff for finals in her very first ever Maidens. I was watching all that streaming at home and broke my heart, Minnie. Broke my heart. Why is she stepping back up? Now, she had 25,000 points, but somehow that ball ended up in the shooter lane. Now, the correct decision was made.
Oh, beautiful. Straight through it.
I might have to go back and have a look at that one later, but...
That was nice.
All right. So Minnie gets the power of a right out lane there. You cannot do anything about that. When it hits that sling.
Going to have to get on to Mr. Paul Food. How come the Maidens do have better store prices than we have?
They bring better food too.
Yeah.
Geez, God's lemons and blueberries and chips and dips and crackers. Tell you what, boys, got to step up. The old snag on a bit of glue doesn't really cut it anymore.
You can't beat it.
All right, now Amanda I thought she hit that little right orbit. Maybe I missed it. Almost got one there for free, but doesn't get quite enough on that right shoulder to bounce over to the left flipper and gets the centre drain. Puts her close to player one. So at the moment,
That'll be Morgan.
Maggie and Minnie out with the lead. Morgan stepping back up. It's like Amanda just giving us some last minute advice. Nice full plunge there. Unfortunately, didn't change the top in lane and collected the in lane a second time, but you collect these 3 in lanes up the top of party zone, you will get bonus multipliers. Not a huge bonus game, but
Always handy.
in a low scoring game, mate. A 2x or a 3x can be the difference. All right, now Maggie's stepping back up. And Mags has actually got a plan in mind here. She knows what she wants to do.
She's building. She's building.
Yep. And what she wants to do, ladies and gents, she wants to hit this shot. So now I believe it is going to be worth 3 million. Oh, beautiful little tip over there. That's a little micro flip you just saw there on that right flipper from Maggie. Now she's trying a post pass, which is banging that ball from the right to left, but gets the nasty shoulder on the orbit. A little bit early on the orbit shot. Now Minnie stepping back up. Had a pretty decent first ball. Got a bit of work done. Picked up a £1 million prize. Now, does she get the 2 million? Yeah. Oh, gets the $1 million door prize. Fantastic start, Minnie. But that little flip there. Yep. Minnie knew to walk away from her ball there. All right. Now Amanda's stepping up. Going for that short plunge. Working with danger, and then, geez, you don't want to see that, but gets the sling right out lane drain there. All right, so who have we got? Player 4, Amanda stepping up. Now Amanda knows what she's doing on this table, but executing can be difficult. This is a playoff, ladies and gents, for 2 spots in the finals. So there is a lot to play for here. The right shoulder to the right out lane. Just absolutely cruel there, Amanda. Let's hope she gets a bit of better luck last ball. But look, at the moment, it's looking like players 2 and 3. So Morgan has to get past Minnie in 3rd place. So another 2 million at least from Morgan. That'll start to put a bit of pressure on Minnie now. She can get past Mags in 2nd place at 4.5 mil. It'll actually start to put a bit of pressure on Mags and Minnie, because points chased a lot harder than points you earn. You see a nice upper scoop there from Morgan. Only gets 100k for that, but they will build. All right, great little right orbit shot there for a quick mill. So, takes the drain, but so close to catching up to Minnie there. Not much bonus, as you can see. So unfortunately, that's going to relegate Morgan from the finals. And the only one that has a chance of progressing through here are these last 3 ladies. So Maggie stepping up in a good position with about a 1.7 mil point lead over Minnie. And 3.8 over Amanda. So she knows that right orbit's going to be worth about 3 million when she hits it. 1 or 2 of those right orbits here. Nice trap on the right flipper. Let's see the post pass. Beautiful post pass. Almost nails it. Just a tiny bit early. Tiny bit early. Beautiful right tip to the left flipper there. Takes the left ramp. All right, now Maggie looking to get some control. Gets it on the right flipper. We'll see another post pass here. Maggie getting to be a bit of an expert at this post passing. But when you practice these skills and techniques, although that one Manages to dig it out. Now, she's still going to go for this left orbit. A little bit late that time. Should get the trap.
Not working, not working.
Nice little micro flip to try to keep that ball on the flipper, but okay. Nice nails at 3 million, ladies and gents. There you go. So from 4 to 7 million straight away. Almost gets another one for free. He's going to shoot it again for 4. Now it's actually lit for 5 million because there was another feature that Maggie's managed to pick up on the play field that lights it. So that shot there would have been 5 mil for Mags if she'd hit that again. But 8 mil after ball 3. Now, Minnie will go through to the finals for her first ever finals play if she can manage to stay in front of Amanda, who's player 4. Now, 2.1 mil lead at the moment for Minnie. She'll want to push that lead a little bit further. I mean, 3 million points is just 2 right orbits, isn't it? 2 shots. Nice left in lane there to keep the ball alive. Into Slingtown there now. Bounces over the left flipper. A little bit earlier there, Minnie, but unfortunately, gets the bounce off, but in good position. Now, can Amanda grind this back? Amanda taking the short plunge there, instantly in almost instantly. Oh no! Oh no! That's gonna see. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay, let it not go down this way.
We didn't hit a switch.
I'm just giving up now.
We still have play. We still have live active play. So let's see what Amanda can do here. We pick up only 100K for this shot. So looking to get this ball on the left flipper. If she can manage to hit this right, but it gets the centre drain there, Amanda, so close. But I reckon that's going to put Minnie into finals pinball. And that's it. We have Minnie and Mags going through to the finals. Minnie's first ever finals in the Iron Maidens. What a fantastic result. And for those of you at home that don't know, Minnie is about 4 foot tall. I think she's only about 6 or 7 years old. Minnie carries around her own little pink stool that you can probably just see there, Minnie, on the left of the right-hand side screen there with her foot on her pink stool. And so she walks up to her games at each ball and pops the stool down and gets into her pinball. But Minnie's first ever maiden almost made the finals. Got into the playoff and got knocked out in the playoff for the finals. But today, she's managed to bring that back. So a bit of a heartbreaker there for Amanda. Such a great player too, and yeah, we all get days where it all just falls into place. Some days it feels like the game is working against you. All right. As I can see the Christian's Premium Meats bringing in our meat trays. You can't see this off camera, ladies and gents, but another big shout out to Christian's Premium Meats. Delivering their meat trays and meat products to our club through our long-time member Ryan. So Ryan just showing the ladies what one of the prizes here today. All right. I'll take this opportunity for the finals. Have a quick break.
Where do you want this? And I'll walk it over. What are they on? Your player 2, you've got this. What is it? There you go, do your thing. There you go.
All right, our first finals. Our mini maiden, Mini, is in. Just gonna change the scores. Yeah, right.
All right, we are in finals pinball, ladies and gents. So Gailey here, gets the right shoulder to right outlane there with not a lot done on the first ball. So
If you can do a short plunge, down here, your ball.
so wonderful to see that. Gailey just letting Minnie know how to
So
plunge
as
the
long as
ball.
your ball save is flashing,
So on Pulp Fiction, you got a 20-second, sometimes even longer ball save. And you can lose all that ball save if you hit that scoop up the very top.
it'll just go bang and straight down the middle. You got what I mean?
All right. So Minnie going for the plunge, misses the scoop, so she does have her ball save preserved now. This is going to give Minnie a chance to hit some shots. And if she does lose the ball, she'll have some ball save there to bring that back. Now that ball save actually is gone now, so it might be a lot shorter than I thought. But slight lead there to Minnie. It's a 2-ball game. So 11,000 plays 12,000, 2-ball game. Very close here. As we see this battle of Gail and Minnie. So Gail has managed to avoid that scoop up the top, so she does have a ball save.
Zoggy's in the chat.
Nikki was in a bit earlier, yep.
Yeah.
Knows about Lisa, so he was curious how Lisa went today, but I think she's...
Um,
I did say to Zoggy, you'll have to get onto the match play app to get some updates, but
let's see how she went.
something tells me he's not in the chat at the moment.
Let's see where she went anyway, so I know.
All right, now Gail on the other hand.
Lisa, 8.
Gail has managed to pick up her 2 kahuna targets, so she didn't manage to get the multiplier, but those that don't know, there's a little red target there, and there's another little red target there, and they're the 2 kahuna targets. Now, they are flashing when you start your ball, and when you hit them, they go solid. And when you hit both those shots, you'll see this arrow here light up red. And if you hit that magnet shot when it's lit red, that'll give you a 2 times playfield. As Minnie picks up quick 3,000 points now. She's going into this ball at 15,000. Chasing down Gail's 39. Great little reaction flip there to keep the ball alive. Nice little tip off the right there too. So some good flipper decisions here from Minnie. Getting the ball down to that left flipper, tries to push it straight back up the playfield and gets it up there, gets another in lane up the top. Doesn't get the old pop bumper love, but beautiful tip flip there. All right, another tip flip. Picks up the left in lane because this is in lane awareness month, ladies and gents. We want to bring all that to you. Now, Minnie's starting to get some work done. Nice little control, great control shot there.
Beautiful work,
Almost
Minnie.
nails the left spinner. But gets that power left out lane. I'll tell you what, got a lot of work done there. Minnie, good ball.
Nice ball, Minnie.
Great ball there. That's going to give her the lead. So, look, where we are now, ladies and gents, fantastic bonus. Gail has to hit 98,000 points to make Minnie play. If Gail fails to get that 98,000, we will see Minnie go through
into the final two.
Final two.
Yes.
This is exciting, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
So Gail looking to roll scene. She does have a mode ready to go. And she looks like she's picking up some pop bumper love up the top here. Nice in lane there. Good nudging. Keeps that ball away from the out lanes. We like to see that. Now, great nudge to keep it alive. Takes the danger. But
that's a double danger.
Takes the second danger now. She's only up to 53,000. Lets the pinball machine settle.
Just take a break.
Just let the tilt bob settle there a bit. Take a breath and then into your game. All right. Still needs another 80,000. Well, did you get
She's got a ball save.
Ball save. Okay, so the game's not over yet.
She wasn't going to shake it that time.
We do get things like ball save change the outcomes of the game. So Gailey has managed to pick up her right kahuna target. Now she has control on the right flipper. Goes for the backhand to start the mode, but was a little late, sorry. Nice tip over decision there to get the ball onto the left flipper. Now, will she go for the mode start shot? She has cleaned the car, ready to go. No, looks like she went for a bit of a post pass, but let's see. So Gail, if you go back and have a look at this replay, this is the shot you want. Whoops.
She's trying.
The mode shot, yeah. Now it's actually on clean the car.
Yeah.
And then if you do get clean the car,
she's
gets
tilted.
the tilt. That's going to put Minnie through to the final of the first ever finals for Minnie. Oh my goodness, what a performance. Now Minnie, you can play your last ball if you like, or you can plunge that off in victory. I would say play it and get some pinball time in. How good. And how old is Minnie? How old is Minnie? 7. I thought 6. I was pretty close, ladies and gents. So Minnie.
Should have to be.
And she would have to
Easy.
be
Should have to be
the youngest female finalist ever. Ever.
That's awesome.
Let's not undersell this achievement.
Wow.
Minnie, all of 7 years old, ladies and gents. Now, look at that focus. Look at that concentration.
Oh, what is this?
Now,
what did she do?
it's just a real casual joy watching Minnie play pinball. You can see the concentration, but you can also see just the joy of playing a machine. All right. Now Minnie just running away with it now. Now drain's there, but look, with bonus, we're going to look at about 200,000 points here. There we go, 195. So huge effort there. Fantastic, Minnie. Do we know who got through in the other game? Still going. So, on Addams Family? Oh, no, on X-Men. It's on X-Men, is it? Right, so Minnie absolutely through to the final 2, and we have Susie and Maggie, Mags and Morgs, playing off on X-Men in the background. Now, unfortunately, we don't have the rig on that game. Seeing as it is a bit of a final. Gailey. Bloody good effort, mate. But yeah, you get your stinker at the end. So Gailey just ruined the, not a best game on pulp, but you got to take your chances. All right, so there's a bit of casual play going on in the background, but there's one very important game Yeah, you watch. You'll put 2 million up on it. You've already got the 100,000 bloody skill shot. If you'd have hit that one plunge, you would have won that game. Yeah. Oh, your bonus wouldn't have done anything, Gal. I can absolutely assure you your bonus was pretty much nothing. Yeah. Yeah, all right, so we're moving the rig. We're going to try to bring you some more action. Things are starting to heat up here in the shed. We're going down and looks like we're going to Jaws. What a great game for finals. All right, excuse me. All right, so it looks like Maggie. Maggie stepping up. Is this it, the final? Is this the final? This is it, ladies and gents. This is the final. Welcome, welcome. Sit down. Get yourself a quick soft drink as Maggie plunges to this pop bumper.
Oh, sorry, mate. I'm just going to change those
And
names.
just going to put the groups up. So Maggie straight away looking to hit that shark. There you go. She just clipped it there on the left, but now that she has hit it, so this shark ball here, once you hit that once, you will light up your mode. So you can see these 5 triangles. 1, 2, 3.
I told
4,
Minnie not to take it easy on Margaret.
and 5. No.
No, I said no mercy.
Minnie-
Take her out, Minnie.
Minnie's going to need a good game. I dare say Maggie knows the rules of this game a little bit better. As she looks to start pond attack. Not everybody's favourite first mode there.
Is that the spinner one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that it's actually
Lucrative.
lucrative one.
But you've got to know how to hit that spinner shot.
Yeah.
You've got to go blue shot, spinner, blue shot, spinner. When I've nailed it, I put 80 million up in 3 shots, I think. 4 shots, was it? But they were comboed. Oh, left out lane there for Mags. But look, she's got a little bit of work done. What's that going to put her on? 10 mil? 1.1 bonus. No frenzy. So 17. Okay, not a bad start. So Minnie stepping up here now. Minnie going for the full plunge into the pond. And looking hopefully to get some control. No, she'll get ball save on that. So fear not. All right, nice tip over. Get
nice
control.
work,
1,
Minnie.
2, 3, flip.
Nice little catch there.
All right, so Minnie has managed to clip the shark cage. So now that Minnie's hit this shark ball here,
Straight down the guts.
she can start her modes now. She did drain out, but next ball, her modes will be ready to go. So not a lot done there for Minnie, but early days yet, early days. So Maggie stepping up. Maggie did manage to start pond attack, so if you drain in the middle of a mode on Jaws, you will have to re-qualify your next set of modes and start a new one. So to start Maggie's next mode, she will have to hit this captive ball twice. So 2 clean hits on that, and she will have an option to start some more modes. So what is she shooting at here? That scar shot can give you a very nasty feed, and managed to dig it out.
Was that the one danger?
Yeah, just the one, but she dug that ball out nicely. Now, I'm not sure why Maggie's ignoring that shark shot, but these shots aren't very valuable until you can get your mode running. Right, now, this actually presents a bit of an opportunity for Minnie here.
I'm going to get rid of this. I just noticed.
Maggie's only managed to put 4 million on top of that ball, so Minnie can pick up some shots here. She's going to make this very interesting as she picks up skill shot level 1. Now Minnie has managed to light her modes, gets ball save there to keep this ball alive. So we'll have another chance to get a mode started. Gets the nice bounce over from the left sling and starts Scars. This is her first mode, so not a bad little mode to start with. So, Minnie, just keep your eye on that ball, Minnie, because it's going to feed out. Oh, Minnie, unlucky. Unlucky. Yeah, you got to keep your eye on that feed. So, I don't think Minnie was used to that ball releasing when it did, but it's still a pretty close game. So, 21 million plays 12 million. Now, this is the final. This is the last game, ladies and gents. This is it. This is what we've all come here today to play for. This is for the Iron Maidens trophy. So Maggie has got the lead at the moment. She'll be looking to push that lead a little bit further to give herself a bit of breathing room. Now, this is what we like to see. How wonderful this, ladies and gents. Maggie, this is even in the finals. Maggie's showing her how to get an advantage with the plunge, teaching Minnie some tricks, and even allowing Minnie to be there when she's playing. Well done, Maggie. The more you learn about these games, the more fun they become. All right, but this is a final, ladies and gents. This is it. So Maggie's ball save looks like it's just about run out. So she has no protection and the grace period's gone. Modes are not lit. And, gets the unlucky drain. Now, this is going to give Minnie a chance. Let's have a look. What does she need? So 24.8 for Maggie. Minnie's on 12. Needs another 12. Needs to double her score. So beautiful shot there to light the modes. Shark counters lit. Use the ball save there, but any of these main shots will light a mode for Minnie. And if Minnie can get the bounce in, get the bounce in. Oh, no. That's so unfortunate, Minnie. But there we go, ladies and gents. The final has been decided. Mags Craze takes out the Iron Maidens. Well done to Mags Craze. Well done. Fantastic effort to Minnie Martin. Minnie Martin, second place in the ladies' finals. How awesome is that? Not only to make it through qualifying, but to win your first finals match. Make it through to the final two and then have a crack at actually taking out the trophy. That's brilliant. Yeah, what a wonderful day for pinball. All right. How out in the car park, ladies and gents? It looks like we have Star Trek. Hey, Dan. Oh, looks like we have Star Trek coming into the club. So, I think this is a case of backed by popular demand. I know Jono's not a big fan of it, but a lot of people here, big fans of Star Trek. Very accessible rule set, Star Trek, too. It's not an overly complicated pin. One of those pins that, when you do take the time to learn the rule set, it's quite a fun little game.
Chocolate wheel.
Chocolate.
Chocolate wheel. All right, we got to take standings. Copy. Gotta have the lucky door prizes now. So I just want to set this up. A rattle gun? No. No. He hasn't got a spanner? Okay, that should be good there. We can have a look at the standings over here while we're doing this. That's kind of where we ended up, except for the top four. All right, ladies and gents, we're going to call it a day. Thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed yourself watching the stream. We're just going to finish up. We will see you tomorrow night for Monday.